This is going to be a changing day in your life.
It is. Yeah. And everybody in chat's going to be a changing day as well.
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, what time?
It's jelly bean time here at MTG Card Market.
I like
these beans.
Delicious.
According to Mark, these are worth about 20 human souls each.
Yeah, that's about right. You're about right.
He got them for 10.
It was a good deal.
You got a real deal.
It was a good deal. I talked to the devil. And was like, hey, what kind of specials can you give me? He's quite kind.
The devil's really kind. Who knew? Who would have expected that?
I don't know. The green ones are the best. Take that last green one, I'll cut your throat.
I'm eating a green one right now.
I know, but I said don't take the last one. So, I didn't realize John Avon did fucking Opalescence.
John Avon did it all, man.
Tim, how you doing? We got some Legacy tonight. I gotta go get the giveaway.
It's a small but loyal crowd here for Legacy.
No, bigger than
it's
some
a small
nights.
crowd, though.
I don't know.
It's like 12 people.
Show me Dem and treats. Show them. Show them.
Dem and treats?
I don't know.
And treat the angels? Is that what he's talking
There's
about?
a jelly bean.
There's a treat.
There's a jelly bean.
It's not a angelic treat. It's actually a demonic treat. It's from the devil.
Right, from the devil. The devil was Jelly Belly. Yep.
Great marketing for them. Jelly Belly. We are the devil.
What's good? I was just saying, we're eating some sport beans. They're like energy drinks, but in jelly bean form. And this package would normally be $5, but since they're the messed up ones, 3 for $1. Boom.
Disgustingly
Boom.
Good deal.
Why is Opalescence on screen? No idea why it's on screen. And
cool.
we're doing pretty good.
It's a cool card.
It is pretty good. You're a pretty cool
got
card.
sweet
I don't
art.
know. I gotta go get the giveaway.
I'm a cool card.
Oh my god! How do they bump the camera already? I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go punch Kevin.
All right.
I'm gonna go punch Kevin and get the thing. If you want to turn that down, Kevin's on Dredge, of course. Kevin's on.
Turn what down? What now?
I don't know. Start filling in the information.
All right, I'm filling in information here. Yes. Hello, everyone. We're waiting for this round to begin. I'm trying to figure out how to change anything on here. Filling in some info. Overlay. Let's get rid of that. Click. Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to get rid of at all. Tonight's commentators, okay, that's correct.
We got a really fun interactive match.
So far, I've done nothing, so congratulations on that.
Turn off booth.
I accidentally turned off the overlay for a second. That's about all I did.
This is why I pay you in jelly beans.
Yeah, it's the only reliable currency. So Kevin's on the left.
Kevin's on the left. Chuck is on the right, and we've got a fascinating Jeskai Ascendancy versus Dredge matchup.
Is there an E in his name?
I do not care as long as it's got everybody's name on it. Cool. Yeah, that works. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God, Cam, you get me too excited.
Not difficult.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So, Opalescence is not the giveaway. We got a pretty sweet giveaway. What do you want from this?
I just want to make sure I'm spelling things right.
Those are not from tonight.
Oh, well.
Did you not notice there were a few extra people there?
Yeah, I did.
on that list.
I was hoping they were ghost people.
That's right. Kevin Kingsley's right. What do we got?
What's Chuck playing? I think he's playing Jeskai Ascendancy.
He is playing Ascendancy.
Ascendancy.
Yeah, good.
Good enough.
Sweet. I like this. We're two-manning this. A little double team action. Thank you, you beautiful man.
Thank you. Good talk.
All right. What are we doing here? Okay, Chuck Harris. Looks like these players shuffling up a little bit. We'll bring up Jeskai Ascendancy, make it a little bit, make it a little whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? I don't think you do know.
I don't. I didn't. I was just agreeing out of fear. I'm very afraid. Everyone watching at home, I'm afraid for my life. Jeskai Ascendancy. The Queen Crown Jewel of Khans of Tarkir rares.
I was actually going to say, I can't think of a junk rare.
You can't think of a junk rare? Not a single one?
Not an Ascendancy.
How about Sultai Ascendancy?
Sure, Sultai Ascendancy. The best Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Clearly seeing the most play.
Hashtag SultaiRules.com.
Can you make a hashtag into a domain?
Why not?
Did you start it with a hashtag?
You can do anything.
I don't know if you can. Opalescence was there because of last stream, plus humility that confuses people. Sure. Reaper, letting them know what's up.
Jeskai Ascendancy Opalescence deck. That sounds kind of sweet.
I'd run it.
Opalescence is a really cool card. I wish it was good enough for Legacy. And you could play it in Legacy, but it wouldn't be great.
I kind of like that deck.
I'm trying to think. I guess Ascendancy could let you loot enchantments away, and then you could play Replenish and get them all back.
Ooh, I like it. I like the way you're thinking. Looks like Kevin's mulliganing, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that.
There is that. I can't get away from that.
Inkmoth, how you doing?
SultaiRules.com. Agreed.
Yep.
You did.
Hashtag domain.domain.com.
There's some great ideas flowing through the chat tonight.
A 3/3 for 3 when 4 is good enough. I don't understand what that means. That's Kyle, by the way.
3/3 for 3, then 4?
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. Kevin, though.
Oh, he's talking about making Jeskai Ascendancy a creature with Opalescence.
Well, yeah, I figured that much, but I don't understand the 4.
4 is casting
Oh,
Opalescence.
is good enough. Then, why is there a then in there?
Because you play
3/3 for 3.
You play Ascendancy for 3.
Oh, and then 4.
Opalescence for
Oh,
4.
got it. All right, so Kevin is on how many cards? Is he on 4?
Looks like 5 to me.
Holy crap! I didn't realize he mulliganed so much.
Well, it's because mulliganing's boring, and we weren't paying attention.
That hand is miserable too.
It'll be all right.
Looks like Kevin is on the play though. Somebody's saying laggy. I don't know. Not super sure. I'm very loud, good sir. All right, I'll move that.
I think we need to introduce more parentheses into the names.
What is... Breakthrough?
I don't know what that is.
I think it's Breakthrough. We'll bring up Breakthrough, but either way...
It's a weird art Breakthrough. And it got
Chuck
force.
is just force willing. It is
he's
Breakthrough.
at 19. He's at 19 BT dubs.
Is he? Thank you. I'm
Actually,
busy.
they're both at 19. If you really want to be technical about it.
They are 19 off the City of Brass. From Kevin, not to be confused with City of Ass.
Oh, but easily confused. I think we might see a hard cast Golgari Thug this turn. That could be a real delight for the audience. We did.
We'll bring up Golgari Thug.
That is going to bring the beats.
Kevin going to go down to 18 from that, though.
Absolutely.
I'm going to lose a counter on that gemstone.
Be glad to do so.
Golgari. What did I do? What did I do there?
Golgari. He forgot the G, folks. He's a real dumb animal. Golgari Germination.
There we go.
Ah. Meanwhile, Chuck messing around with a brainstorm.
Okay, just
resolves
passing
it
back.
and passes. Interesting.
Golgari gonna get the.
Ooh, and he draws a careful study. Probably regretting that he played that Thug at this point.
Yeah.
But it is bringing the beats, so you can't regret it too much.
Chuck down to 18. That's a clock.
That's only 18 away from 0, according to my math.
Yes.
Golgari Gug.
And there's the careful study. Careful study.
Snyder's of Hanover, Buffalo Pretzel Pieces Master Race checking in. I don't know what to make of that.
I like Snyder's. Snyder pretzels pretty tasty.
Would you call them the master race of pretzels?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of inflammatory phrasing that could get you banned from some streams, but not this one. If anything, it just improves it.
Maybe. So I guess Chuck is still deciding whether to respond to this careful study?
No, I think it's resolving because he's drawn some extra cards that he didn't have before.
Okay, so don't you just pitch the bridge and the therapy, and then
I would think so.
Sack to get the dredger in the yard, and
I guess he's probably considering that maybe the Lion's Eye Diamond isn't doing very much for him right now, so he might be considering keeping the therapy to play it and also sacrifice just to try and get an extra card. And it looks like that's what Kevin's going to do. It makes some sense. I think he's at 17 also.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Life Total Keeper.
I am Mr. Life Total Keeper.
Yeah, so this way he gets an extra shot at the hand at the cost of losing his Lion's Eye Diamond, which...
Not doing him a whole lot.
Not doing him a whole lot, although if he dredged into a Faithless Looting, it would be useful for that.
A Faithless?
Faceless Looting.
Faceless Looting.
Yeah, if he were willing to...
Faceless Losing.
If he were willing to lose without face, it could be very damaging to lose that...
Ooh.
Oh, and he successfully hit Jeskai Ascendancy.
Yeah, so I guess Chuck would rather have it in the yard? I don't know.
Honey Mustard, yeah. Honey Mustard is the best. It's almost too good. Every time I get one of the Honey Mustard pretzel things, I just get sick from eating the whole bag.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I've kind of gotten over them.
They're kind of disgusting, but also very delicious.
Yeah.
He decided... Oh, that's weird. He decided to quit.
Is it not a May trigger?
I don't know. Very thug. Looking this up to see if he chose. Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
So he had to put that on top of his library, not where he wants it.
Yeah, but that makes putting the Lion's Eye Diamond back into the yard even weirder. Instead of playing it to be able to get it in the yard next turn.
Well, that's true.
Right? No. My own 2 cents. But it looks like the flashback ball therapy taking out that Force of Will that was in Chuck's hand. Chuck going to be able to fetch. Going to go down to 17, and I imagine we're going to see that...
this young Peasy's about to take over the game.
Maybe. But there's a 2/2 zombie token on Kevin's side.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I do know.
It's good. It's good things.
It's okay.
Don't you talk back to me, David. All right?
I will refrain from talking for the rest of the stream. Turning into a silent investor.
You are a silent investor?
Mm-hmm.
Silence Bester.
Silence Bester. Can't tell you how many times I've silenced Bester.
All right, so... Yep, and Chuck is just going to play the Young Pyromancer. We did not see what he drew for the turn, but he looked at it, did not give it much thought at all. We know what Kevin's drawing, that Golgari Grave Troll, or Golgari Thug, excuse me, that's on top of this library. That's in hand. Now we see a little 2/2 zombie token. Let's see where it's going. Oh, Chuck takes it. I thought he was going to snap block. I don't know.
That would have been a play and a half. So Chuck at 15, Kevin at 16 from tapping that City of Brass.
Yeah, always look at that. Hashtag
lots of life total changes here tonight.
Yes. Hashtag lots of life total changes here tonight. David Gleicher, 2015.
Mm-hmm. So we got that weird land that I can't remember.
Homeward Path. Let's bring that up. Homeward Path. And it was just a shift back to the turn, back to Kevin, right?
I believe so.
Kevin's deciding what he wants to do. Swing for 3 is the answer. Is that a bolt?
Ooh, a bolt. Now that's a great draw because it gets an elemental token, which then blocks the thug. Honestly, I don't know about that.
So
it might be better just to leave. Oh, it goes back on top of his grave. Oh yeah, that's pretty good then.
Yeah.
Goes on top of his library. He loses the bridge, but does get a zombie token, and he's going to draw a thug next turn, which he will be able to play.
Ooh, and what's that dude again?
That's Humble Defector.
I always forget his name.
The combo with that and Homeward Path
is real good.
It's good. You get to tap the Humble Defector. The opponent gets it, and then you tap the Homeward Path
to get it back.
It's
strong, real strong.
It's great in this situation where Kevin hasn't done a whole lot. So Chuck's going to activate that. It's going to go to the other side of the table.
It's good. Oh,
Chuck will play Young Pyromancer, tap
maybe
with an unfortunate tap job that is immediately taken back, and
didn't let go of the card. It's okay.
I guess. Yeah, that's how it works. And he'll hold on to the other young Pyromancer because he'd rather play that dig through time that he drew.
Yeah, this is, I think, quickly getting out of Kevin's
It's getting
control.
out of hand.
Yeah.
Kevin's going to take another point. Actually, I think he's at 14 now. I think he took one last turn.
I got the one from last turn,
Okay.
didn't I? Maybe
know.
not. I don't know. We'll go down to 14. So. Why not? And Jagalaka Hops, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
He looks like he's not tapping that mana after all, so I guess he's back up to 15.
Oh, God damn it, David.
Enjoy that. I'm not going to take the blame for that one.
You're taking it. I'm sorry.
All right, fine.
Yeah, so dig through time end of turn. Kind of figured that was coming. I imagine we was going to see a trigger for Young Pyromancer. Chuck is going to look at the top 7 cards. We'll go ahead and bring that up. Dig through time. Look at the top 7. He's going to pick 2 of those cards and put them into his hand. Now that he... Which 2 would you take?
Brainstorm was a good one. I didn't really see what the others were.
But what would you take? Just in general.
I would probably take an Emrakul and
I was literally about to say Emrakul.
Attack.
We are the same person, David.
Yeah,
we
why
just
wouldn't you
mind-melded.
take Emrakul? It's great.
So we are going to see Chuck use that last mana. Still at the end of Kevin's turn. Brainstorm, get another trigger, get another elemental.
Looks like he took a Swords to Blasters as the other card, and he's putting the cards off to the side. Okay.
Looking at his sideboard?
Okay, so I guess one of those is a wish, presumably, or something? I don't know.
I have to imagine, yeah. I don't know, let's see.
Either that or Chuck has accidentally left in a sideboard card.
Yep. And
that's always an option.
Let's see.
Kind of looks like that might be what happened.
How about what happened to you? Oh, look at this. If we pop the chat out, we can see it a lot more.
I don't like that.
I like it in your face. But now I can't see any of the stuff.
Oh, you see what you done?
Okay.
You done made a goof.
Yep, guys, I apologize. I also just accidentally deleted all the chat, so if you guys asked a question and I did not see it...
all right, so it looks like Chuck accidentally left in a Pyroblast in the main deck that wasn't supposed to be there. I guess he's just replacing it. I don't know how this works. Chuck's a judge, so I'm sure he has no problem.
At the REL?
Okay, so what he's doing, he's taking the 5 cards that he put on the bottom with Dig Through Time, putting those aside, then putting the cards he drew off Brainstorm back, shuffling the deck, and now he's going to re-resolve the Brainstorm. That's my interpretation.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Yep. Okay, so that makes sense.
Answer my questions. Cheating Judge hashtag. Yes.
I feel like Chuck is putting that out in the way that it would be resolved at this competitive REL if he wasn't the perpetrator as well.
Yeah, I think he's probably being impartial.
Chuck is
in the matter.
Generally an honest guy. So, Tiger Big. Oh wait, there was somebody made a funny joke that I saw, and now I want to see it. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find the funny joke. Oh no!
No one knows why that happened, so that's good.
Shh. All right, where's the funny joke? Hold on. Where's the funny joke?
Is it in the chat? That doesn't seem like a good place to look. Just kidding.
Oh, that awkward. No, that's right. It was that awkward moment when you defector, or Bulgari grave thug yourself, lock yourself. God damn it! I just said that terribly, terribly wrong.
It was a good joke, and I got it. All right, so Faithless Looting has been cast. Kevin's at 14.
Kevin is at 14. All right.
He's about to be a lot less. What happened to all Chuck's tokens? They're gone.
I believe he chumped, right? He chump blocked the...
Oh, he double blocked the zombie.
Yeah, double blocked the zombie. Yep. So Chuck actually would have taken 1 life there. So Chuck is at 14, I believe.
Sure. Why not?
There's a Humble Defector.
Activating the Defector.
And gonna get 2 cards. There's a Fate Stitcher.
Just like you planned it.
Oof. Let's bring up Fate Stitcher. Why not? Fate Stitcher. Fate Stitcher. David, you're my Fate Stitcher.
I've stitched many a fate.
Have you? Wink, wink.
All for naught.
Oh yeah, how did you do at the Pro Tour? What was your...
I stitched my way to 89th place finish.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Which is all right, but not really good enough to get anything. So
He's at...
not so good in that respect.
You got no money?
I did not, and I did not get an invite to the next one. So just back to square one.
Just gotta do some Dragon Ball's PPCQs.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds awful.
But the Breakthrough's main cast, so that's good. David might actually be able to do something. However, the fact that Chuck has Humble Defector, Fate Stitcher, and a Homeward Path out, something tells me this is not going to go as well.
Seth Coliseum is a good start, and I believe he doesn't have a Dredger in the yard though, so that's.
Chuck's got an Ascendancy in hand though.
No white mana, but he's about to get white mana.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So this is. Why is that? Oh.
These 1-point life changes are really throwing Mark for a loop.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't think there is any Infect in the house tonight. Ink Moth Nexus.
Do we not see it? Do we not see any out there?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well, sorry, Mr. Planeswalker.
Actually, I don't know. It could be.
Sorry, Mr. Planeswalker, I'm defecting to the other side. Oh, wait, I'm back again. I like it.
The narration of what's going on in the Humble Defector's head.
I like it.
Sounds pretty accurate to
me. He was like, oh, wait, there's some zombies over here. I don't want to be a zombie. Let me come back. I see a homeward path ahead of me. Let me follow it. That's flavor.
It's like they're going. He's going home. Yeah, it's very flavorful.
Yeah, there's the Jeskai Ascendancy. Now, Chuck is going to untap his lands. And, yeah, he's going to draw some cards. He's going to keep doing a whole bunch of stuff. He's going to get a bunch of triggers off of Jeskai Ascendancy. We're going to get to see Chuck's... we never started the timing round. I am the worst person on the planet. David, why don't you tell me these
verify
things?
That. Well, Mark's being the worst, so he's about to go figure out what time it is. The land is called Homeward Path. And yeah, these tokens are there to represent how many Ascendancy triggers have happened and how many are on the stack. It's a complicated card to deal with.
What's a complicated card?
Jeskai Ascendancy, because there's a lot of triggers.
No, there's no triggers.
And things aren't always in play at the same time when it resolves. Or no, that's not the right way to say that. But basically, different things can be
as the triggers
in play at different stages when this combo is going on.
And especially when they're getting +1,
one token
+1.
could be a 2/2, the other could be a 3/3, etc.
We'll bring this back up so everybody can kind of see.
It's great for people to see
what it's doing. Yeah. What is the bottom card? The bottom card where? Did you already answer this?
It's probably a Breakthrough. That's probably what he's talking about. But I don't know for sure. The top card of Kevin's graveyard. Yeah, I think that's Breakthrough.
Yeah, and the bottom card is Breakthrough as well.
It's got a weird art. I don't know what that's from, and I don't care.
Conspiracy.
Well, too bad.
Conspiracy in my Bulbiracy. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. You dirty bastard.
I might just get it.
So I'm supposed to have a day. Chuck's just kind of doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to have a day off on Monday. It's supposed to be a company holiday.
Oh.
And but I'm gonna have to work it. That's a David Gleicher special, everybody.
I just jumped the
shark. So Kevin's gonna move your damn elbow.
My elbow is locked in place.
Oh my goodness.
Immovable force.
Oh my goodness. Looks like Kevin's gonna take that. Kevin's going to go ahead and scoop it up after Chuck is fiddling his diddle for a couple minutes. Let's see here. Mighty Morphin Power, Jeskai Ascendancy. Alright, so post-board, do you think this matchup gets any more interesting?
Yeah, I do. There's probably some graveyard hate that Chuck's going to bring in. Actually, I don't know.
Does Kevin bring in Rest in Peace here?
Kevin doesn't. I don't think Kevin has
you don't think Kevin brings
to
in
play Rest in Peace?
No, you don't think he brings it in?
Even if he could,
let's bring it up. Let's bring it up on screen.
He could bring in Leyline if we're interested in.
No, I think he wants Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is cheaper to play. And it's easier to play.
It is easier.
This is stable side card in Dredge.
Except when it's free sometimes.
Yeah,
Leyland is free.
Yeah, but again, rest in peace.
Let's see. It looks like he's got Firestorm, Iona, Dread Return. The Iona package is appealing. Oh, I didn't see what that last card was he brought in. Looks like a Chain of Vapor, presumably to deal with graveyard hate cards on Chuck's side.
Like Rest in Peace?
Well, Chuck can't really bring in Rest in Peace either because it disrupts his combo a lot.
Do you think he might bring in like Relic of Progenitus or something?
Relic also doesn't seem like something he... It seems like something he might not want to activate.
Well, but I mean, he can...
He can slow
it depends on the time, yeah. I mean,
something like I don't know. It's tough to think of an effective graveyard hate card that Chuck could run. He could run something like Torment Script, but it's kind of low impact.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Hello. Hope you're doing well. What's the name of the land that gets back to Fector again? That's Homeward Path.
I did answer that one while you were gone.
God damn it, David.
I snaked that one.
Dumb Mother, thank you for being here. Dumb Mother followed.
You gotta thank the followers.
Yeah. Zexy, how you doing? Well, so Commander Mounts, the reason why like I'm kind of trolling with a lot of these graveyard hate things is because Ascendancy, while it's not doesn't care about its graveyard as much as Dredge does, it still relies pretty heavily on the graveyard. The being able to loot a Fate Stitcher into the yard and then unearth it is really, really big. And then also having cards in the graveyard in order to delve away for dig through time is also very, very big. So it's it definitely wants its access to its graveyard.
It could win without a graveyard, but he's using a lot of graveyard dependent cards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what you got to do.
It is.
You want to rub faces later, David?
Rub faces, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's on my list.
Got it. You want to
give me some more of those.
You want to go to Neo for 80s night?
Jelly beans, and I'll do anything.
All right.
Neo, is that some sort of
80s night? It's a bar, dance club.
Is that the thing from the Matrix?
It is the thing from the Matrix.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you can come. It's a Cure night tonight.
The Cure night.
There's gonna be lots of good 80 music. Oh, Chuck shipping it back though.
A one-lander. That's not what he wanted to see.
And looks like Kevin's got some good things.
Kevin's hand is good, I think.
Yes.
He's got Cephalid Coliseum, an Icarid, a Faithless Looting,
does he have
he
does. He have a Stinkweed Imp.
Does he have he has an Imp. Yeah, so this hand is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty good.
Herrera.
Oh no! What is
56 would like to know about the combo. So I assume you're talking about the Ascendancy combo. So the combo there is you get a Fate Stitcher in play, which can tap to untap a permanent, and then you play a lot of spells with an Ascendancy out, and those put Ascendancy triggers on the stack, which will untap the Fate Stitcher, which can be used to untap lands. So you can generate a lot of mana, generate a very large Fate Stitcher, and then eventually attack for the win with that, just by cycling through the deck and playing a lot of spells. That's the basics of it.
Yeah, it happens. If I were to play Dredge, I would always have Helm of Obedience in the board for opponents' Rest in Peace.
Dredge is it's not really a deck that wants to get to 4 mana.
Chuck going down
That's
to 5.
That's the problem with something like Helm of Obedience.
Yeah.
It's not really realistic to get to 4 mana. And Lion's Eye Diamond obviously can't help you cast things in your hand.
Unless you're running Goblin Welder too. Alright? Stick with me here.
You could play Goblin Welder.
You're playing Goblin Welder, alright? You put a Lion's Eye Diamond out.
Ventured into another deck.
We have not. This is perfect. Alright?
Okay.
So they play...
I can't argue with that.
Because this is all, hypothetically, they have a Rest in Peace in play, okay? So this works perfectly the way that I'm imagining this in my head.
And I think Chuck is going to be on the receiving end of beating this game.
Yes, Chuck is at 4 right now.
He's mulliganed to... What, is that 4 cards, really?
It looks like 4. Yeah.
Wow, 4 cards. Wow. That's not many.
Here's a breakthrough. Oh, this is... And he cracked the Lion's Eye Diamond in response. So he's got 3 mana floating in response to this breakthrough. This is going to be disgusting.
You found another Dredger. Yeah, this is going to be a extremely large Dredge.
Is there any bridges in the yard yet? No, but there is a Dread return. So let's bring up Dread return.
He's also going to be flashing back Faithless Looting this turn, so this is going to get pretty great.
Yeah, this is insane. There is a bridge. Oh, Chuck's just going to pick it up.
And, you know, with good reason, there's really
I mean, like, that was...
No way he's going to beat that start, especially on a molded 4.
Oh, no. That's... All right, so what the hell? Why was
what was that?
Stinkweed Imp was like a million D size big. Okay?
Huh?
Stinkweed Imp was a million D size big.
What is that
And
mean?
now I'm trying... It's a million D.
Million D?
Yeah, why don't you understand this, David? It's English.
Is it?
Shush.
I must not speak it.
Okay.
Goblin Welder is a really cool card. It doesn't see a ton of play in Legacy, which has always kind of surprised me.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It gets killed by everything.
It's true.
Which I know isn't necessarily a valid argument, like dies to blank, but if it dies to literally everything, it's just...
There's also a lot more ways to make it work in something like Vintage, since you have Moxen and stuff like that.
Exactly. Since Face Stitcher has an Earth, isn't it more beneficial to either hit it with Thought Scour, Mental Note, or Ascendancy Trigger? Yes. Most of the time, it's going to serve you probably better if it's in the R, because then you kind of sculpt your turn and you go off in one turn. But if that doesn't happen, just having an active Fate Stitcher that you get to cast is perfectly fine too. Like, especially if your opponent, if you know your opponent's not playing like Path or something like that, or Swords.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, I mean, if you happen to find yourself with 4 mana and a Fate Stitcher, you can play it.
Why not?
It's a great feature of the card.
You know what I play?
Mud?
Nope.
Yes,
Games with your heart.
It's true. I don't appreciate it.
Oh, so is Kevin on the draw card and discard plan?
It looks like it, yeah. I think his only mana source in his hand is a Lotus Petal, so... Surgical Extraction.
So
that's a nice one.
Yeah, Chuck's going to go down to 18 for casting Surgical Extraction. We'll bring that up here in just a second.
It looks like Kevin does have another Dredger, though, so he can just continue on the plan next turn.
Yeah, but losing Golgari Grave Troll is pretty big.
It is big, but he does have a shot here. It's not like he doesn't have another Dredger.
Why are these card sizes differently? What Wizards needs to like fucking standardize their fucking image sizes. Raging right now. Alright, anyway. So Surgical Extraction, Chuck paying 2 Phyrexian mana for that. He's also going to get that trigger off of his Young Peasy. And gonna go through Kevin's deck and pull out all the Golgari Grave Trolls. The reason why Golgari Grave Troll is such a big hit, mainly because it dredges 6. Oh, that is not Golgari Grave Troll. I could be wrong.
The Golgari don't bury their dead; they plant them. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Good to know. Why is this doing this? I'm really blaming this on you, David.
Well, I did it, so
yeah, you should feel really bad about it in life.
I feel great.
So Kevin just having to draw, and I think he's going to pitch this Stinkweed Imp. And
yeah, I see no reason to give up on the draw discard plan at this point. You've come this far.
What else does he have in hand? He has got a Bridge.
He's got 2 Cabal Therapies, a Lotus Petal, a Narcomoeba, a Careful Study.
What is the artifact in his hand? Oh, Lotus Petal. Okay.
And a Chain of Vapor. So, you know, if he can hit some Dredgers next turn, he's got a decent turn, although now that Chuck has an Ascendancy in place, threatening to win the game next turn. Oh, man. Wow. Another Surgical Extraction. That's big.
Wimp, 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 womp, womp.
And yeah, Kevin's in some serious trouble now.
Yeah, that's really rough.
And
a Fate Stitcher
Chuck
off
gets
of
to loot away a Fate Stitcher.
Oh, wow. And his team gets pumped, of course, from the Ascendancy trigger. Kevin's got to be like, what the fuck?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably something like that.
That's rough.
And the problem here is Kevin doesn't even have many Dredgers left in his deck. So even if he gets to start dredging again, he's not going to be dredging for very much. Yeah. So We were talking before about what kind of graveyard hate Chuck could board in, and it looks like Surgical Extraction is the one, which makes a lot of sense because it also is a spell for Jeskai Ascendancy and Young Pyromancer.
Yeah, that's kind of... yeah, because in here we go, what, 5 damage? Kevin's taking?
Yeah, it should be 5.
Wow. Those are some beats, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You go, wicked whack whack whack, wicked whack whack whack.
Even worse, Kevin's chance of winning, even if the beats were less impressive than that, his chances are very low right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost 8 of his dredgers.
He's lost his best dredgers.
His the 2 biggest ones, 5 and 6.
There's not many left.
Yeah.
He could try playing an Narcomoeba and beating down and see if that works, but it's unlikely to work.
Yeah. He's looking at this. Oh, the second Tundra, I'm pretty sure... I don't think that actually is a signature. I'm pretty sure that was... Somebody had used the Tundra as a proxy at one point. Because back in the day, you could do that.
Dual lands were nothing. They were just basic lands that had annoying pictures on them.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes you got that annoying picture. That's what I think about when I look at you, David.
I'm an annoying picture. I wish I was just a picture. That'd be cool.
Yeah. You are two-dimensional.
You ever seen Ghostbusters 2?
Your personality is. Yes, I have. It's a great movie.
That talking painting in that movie used to scare the shit out of me.
Really? I thought you were going to say you were that talking painting.
I was, but it also scared me a lot.
That's fair. It's a scary thing.
I think I had to walk out of Ghostbusters because I was so scared. Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. I didn't. That was frightening, too. And Chuck is finally getting the text messages that we're sending him about what's in Kevin's hand.
I'm glad we could admit that to each other.
Oh, yeah, no, that dude was just scary. That, giant,
What was his name again?
I don't know, Vlad the Impaler. That's what we're calling him.
Vlad the Impaler.
Wasn't it supposed to be like Vlad? I thought it was supposed to be Vlad the Impaler. I don't know. Chat, Ghostbusters 2, who was the main bad guy?
Who was the guy in the picture? That was scary.
The big, Eastern European dude.
Gibbous M, I think it depends on what stage in the game you're at, whether it's better to extract the Dredgers or the Icarids and Narcomoebas. At this point, I think extracting the Dredgers was a good move.
Extracting the Dredgers was perfect.
Because Kevin hadn't started to dredge at all yet. So.
Exactly. And Chuck has pressure to follow it back up with. So, yeah.
I agree. In certain situations, it could be better to extract the Icarid or the Narcomoeba.
Apparently, he was the fictional leader of Carpathia.
Carpathia. Oh, yeah. I remember. And Vigo, that's right. Thank you, CMDR Mass.
Oh, Vigo, yeah.
Vigo, the Carpathian of Moldavia.
Okay.
Just throwing all the words they can in there.
Ali Alejandro would like us to know that it was our mom.
Oh, okay.
Ali Alejandro.
I don't remember being that scared of my mom when I was younger, but...
Ali Alejandro. God.
Great song.
We're good.
Hey, munition.
I am good. Real locations, fake character. Good to know. Oh, so here we're going to see a Chain of Vapors. Let's see if Chuck has...
Desperation. That's what that is.
Chain of Vapor. Fucking wizards! None of their goddamn card sizes are the same.
This is great. Kevin's at least going to be able to get the Ascendancy out of Chuck's hand and slow the beats. He took 1 point, by the way.
Okay, did he?
From that Coliseum.
Alright, so he is down to 14, but then he's taking another 4.
Another 4, yeah.
Down to 10.
So, yeah, this is... Chuck doesn't really need the Ascendancy at this point if Kevin can't get anything going, which he looks unlikely to be able to do.
It's
through another bridge.
It's going to be rough. He does have a Careful Study.
He does. He can discard those bridges. But he still needs a creature in play to block with.
Going down to 9.
Gemstone Mine looting?
Yeah.
Something.
Because he can play and then loot, right?
He could do that.
But he still needs to get a Dredger in the yard. What other Dredgers does he have?
There's Golgari Thug. That's all he's got left.
And that's Dredge 4, correct?
Dredge 4. He also might have to just start... He could play a Narcomoeba next turn to block, but...
Two breakthroughs.
2 breakthroughs. Not exactly what he wants right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
If he does get to block with Narcomoeba, he'll get a couple zombies, which is not the worst ever.
Kevin needs some zombies fast. Great words of wisdom by Gibson. Have we seen Firestorm out of the Dredge list yet? We know he hasn't.
It's in his sideboard. I don't think he boarded it in. I guess maybe he figures by the point he would get to Firestorm, it's too late. I don't know. It does seem like it could be good.
Do we know what? Do we know what's in Chuck's hand?
We don't. Okay. I think he had a plans from the therapy before, but he just played that. So.
Okay.
So if Kevin plays Narcomoeba here, he could sack it to a therapy to get a couple zombies.
I mean, that would provide blockers, right? And then Chuck's going to be far more hesitant to even swing in with the Young Pyromancer.
Right. He can't really get through with the elementals.
Yeah. I mean, that still leaves him dead to a bolt.
Yes. Well, he would go... Yeah, that's true.
Because he goes down to 4. Chuck swings out.
He doesn't have a lot of options, though.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
I mean,
so he's going to flashback therapy to get...
And you have to name
2 zombies.
You have to name Lightning Bolt here, right?
Probably you would just get bolted in response. I don't really know. It doesn't matter what you name it. I guess you'd name Force of Will because it's the only card Chuck could conceivably have not played. Oh, okay. I guess he...
What was
that? That was... what's it called? Obsessive Search? That card?
Obsessive Search?
That's the one.
Oh, cool. All right. So if you discard... Oh, that's pretty sweet. So you discarded it looting and then cast it for its madness.
Oh, and it looks like Chuck might be able to get enough spells. Wow, another surgical. And Kevin visibly shaken by this turn of events.
Going down to 14 for Chuck. Not going to matter, though.
The bridges are going to be gone.
Yeah.
Chuck
wow.
Demonstrates that he will attack, and that is going to do it.
Wow. So we'll bring it back. I'll go try to see if there's anybody else. I doubt there is at this point. But, David, you answer the questions of the chat.
I'm here to answer whatever I can in any way that I can, even falsely.
I look disheveled tonight.
Well, you've been working 120 hours a day for the past 5 days.
I have been working. I actually was at the office until 10 o'clock last night.
That's disgusting. I was not. So, Obsessive Search is not quite the same as Compulsive Research, although it does sound similar. I'll pull up Compulsive Research so that we can see the difference. Here's Compulsive Research. Whoop. There it is. Thank you, Wet Paper. I wish I could have done a little bit better, but it was fun. Nervous. My head does get cold, yes, sometimes. That's why I wear a lot of hoodies and hats, and then it's probably fine most of the time. The Bomb is the Bomb asks, do you think they'll reprint Nicol Bolas? I don't really think so. Not the original one, anyway. It's not quite powerful enough in terms of modern creatures. So yeah, Mark's searching for another match. I agree, Johnny Turbo. That would have been cool if one of the Ugin's Fate Packs had Nicol Bolas instead of all the Inoc trackers or whatever. Harley Monster Chuck did win the third game. He surgical extractioned Stinkweed Imp and Golgari Grave Troll, and then at the very end got the bridges as well. So it was a real beating.
Nobody's still playing, so match should be done here in a second. I think we're gonna get some Maverick
for round 2.
For round 2, we got a couple new people. David,
cool.
Have you considering wearing wig-like hats?
Wig-like hat? I haven't. It's been suggested to me by some people, but
could I wear a David hat?
You can cut my face off and wear that as a hat. Yeah, that'd be great. I would. Okay, cool. I would love that. Yep.
It's not working.
Yeah, you gotta. It's
goodness! All right, walk away for a second. Did Chuck get there? Chuck did get there.
I explained that already.
God damn, David, you're just too good. You're too good at life. All right. Peanut.
Some more jelly beans.
I want to. Chuck's got a stash. I got him for him, so he would go to Neo tonight.
These jelly beans are really
good.
They give me a lot of energy.
What was it?
I don't know what to do with.
Tropic Thunder.
They give me too much energy.
You know the jelly beans? That was actually code for heroin. We are doing a lot of heroin. Fun fact. All right, so as Core said, Magic Roots.
Are we a couple? A couple of pals.
No, we're a couple. Just don't tell my wife. Actually, she probably wouldn't care. I think she said she was going to take a nap. I don't know. She might be watching.
It's rather nonchalant for a matter of
who knows,
life and death.
Oh, and there I hear the next round's going to be starting. So there's good. Let's put this back to 50 because we're going to start the timer.
I think we should not start the timer again. That was a lot of fun.
We're going to start that correctly, though. So I'm going to go ahead and redo this. Did you prep the giveaway?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't talk about the giveaway.
I talked about some pointless crap.
Oh, good. All right. Well, we're gonna keep the giveaway a secret then.
There's a giveaway. Spoiler alert.
We
have a list.
You're a
names.
Beautiful man, Cam.
Who should?
Who?
Wiley.
Who?
Wiley Mock.
Oh, Wiley joined? Okay, sure. So...
Should we have him on camera? Or Mitesh probably doesn't want to be
on camera. Pino versus Louise.
Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Okay.
So here we go. And let's get rid of the booth. We'll take this down. Get this updated, Mr. Around Atua. Apua. You know what I'm saying here? You know what I'm saying here?
It's difficult, but I think I do.
Yeah, you got it.
You're rhyming a word with another thing that's not a word.
So right players. So it looks like Pino got paired down. Pino did win. Luis did not. Luis Luis is on Rug Delver.
He's got Tropical Islands. I see those.
Yeah. So
the title says modern still. It says Mergren's Spawn. We want to fix that little guy.
No, they updated it. It says Legacy now. It does say. Yeah, so M. Grisham, if you had the window open since yesterday...
Can we fix it so it says modern?
So it says modern? Oh, yes. Yeah.
Let's
we can definitely do that.
We do want it to be inaccurate.
So Junk, Maverick. All right, so left player name. Oh, you're a beautiful... Thank you for coming back here. My God. All right, so... Luis Ruiz, right?
Yes.
Ruiz? Yeah, there we go.
That is correct.
All right, and we know that he is on Rug Delver. Okay, cool. And both these players, so I saw a 3 and then a something, and I don't know who's playing.
They're rolling dice.
I'm gonna roll your dice. What decks are here tonight?
We got some Rug Delver.
We got some Rug Delver. We got some Maverick. We got some Ascendancy,
Dredge,
Death and Taxes, Doomsday.
I know Nathan was talking about playing High Tide, Reset High Tide. I don't know if he's actually doing it though.
I know Nathan lost to Greg here, but Greg's gonna go down to 19 off that fetch.
Teamer.
Yeah. And so he's gonna go get a Savannah, and then he's gonna go get a
for Dryad Arbor, a real classic play.
Flot MTG. Thank you for following, much appreciated. Fuck you! Oh my god, why? You know what? This is crazy.
Green Sun Zenith, a card that inspires profanity in the best of us.
No, just Wizards of the Coast and not their, like... You think... I mean, like, just from, like, building a website, like, it's so much easier just to have a standard image size. Especially when you have, like, a gallery-type function like this. I'm just... Or, like, just a database. But not they're just like, you know what? Fuck it.
You don't want it to be easy.
Yeah. Here's something we're doing. And we're going to just do it. So Louise looks like he's got Lightning Bolt.
Ooh, Athalia. That's a real thorn in the side of any Rug Delver player.
Louise says, oh, he's got 2 Grim Lava Mans. Excuse me, that was not a Lightning Bolt.
No second land, it looks like. So, yeah, he's gonna immediately try and force that. Which I think Greg's just going to have to let that happen. He has no way to fight over it.
Yeah, so Louise is going to go down to 19, though, from that force.
Still, that's a 2-for-1. It's like, that's what you want, playing. And Luis, I'm very surprised he didn't fire off a Brainstorm there, looking for a second land.
I am too. Here's a Scrub Ranger, and it still doesn't matter. Greg playing around days like nobody's business.
Yeah, the further behind you get, it's just really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to get too far behind against Maverick.
Storm count is 10. Thank you for the follow as well. Ooh.
Okay, so he's trying to go for the Stifle.
I mean, he got it.
I can appreciate that, but at the same time.
Ugh.
Oh, and he's going to get to
phase. Got it.
That was a good turn.
That was a good turn.
I certainly look like a fool for telling him to Brainstorm, that's for sure.
Yeah, you do.
I really got egg on my face on that one.
How much egg do you have?
Enough to make an omelet.
So,
Greg has a lot of mana available now, though, because of the Scrub Ranger.
So let's bring up Scrub Ranger.
Let's not. Just kidding.
How about you?
That's not how you spell Scrib.
I don't know how you spell Scrib.
It's not with an I. I'll tell you that.
Scrib.
No, the Y comes after.
Scrib. There we go. Got it.
Not to be confused with Scrib's Brights.
Very true.
Although it is similar. Yes. You could say this is the distant ancestor. No, not ancestor. Descendant of Scrib Sprites.
All right. And guys, we'll put Doomsday on camera next. Everybody likes Doomsday.
Do they?
Everybody fucking loves Doomsday. So it looks like Greg's gonna get in for 2 here. Louis is gonna go down to 17. Then we're gonna see a Wasteland pass. I guess just because if they return a forest, you can control to its hand and then untap target creature.
So the Scrub Ranger can stop that from killing either land.
Yes. Louise just wanting extra mana, and I guess just to have it out there to kind of bluff.
It's a threat. It kind of keeps him from using the Scrub. It keeps Greg from using the Scrub Ranger.
Yeah.
Offensively, if you will.
Another 2 going down. Louise going back down to 15, or going down to 15. I don't think he went back. He never gained any life. David, why are you putting these thoughts in my head or messing with me?
I put evil thoughts in people's heads.
Will you rub me?
It's kind of my thing.
Just rub my shoulder real quick. Oh, that's a poke, but I'll take it. I do see another Thalia in Greg's hand, though, so that's going to hit the board right now. Luis, does he have 3 Grim Lavamancers in hand?
He's got at least 2.
I mean, if he could actually... We're just saying attack for 3. So he's going to go down...
He's really hamstrung on that red man. It looks like he does have 3 Grim Lavamancers. That's...
I mean, if he could
brutal.
If he could actually get those in play, though, that'd be great.
It would be great against Greg's attacking. Greg gonna proactively Wasteland, which is going to prompt a host of responses.
I got a response for you. I don't actually have a response for you. I just wanted to sound clever, and instead I just didn't.
You just got egg on your face.
Are we seeing any
autofocus?
Crap.
So, yeah, I kind of missed all of what just happened, but a wasteland was saved, or a land was saved from a wasteland, and Greg continues the beats. I think Luis is at 9 or less now. Something like that.
Greg is at 9?
Luis should be at 9.
Okay.
Or possibly less than 9.
I think it's only 9. And apple, bloop, bleep, blop, blop. Thank you for following. Much appreciated.
Oh, I think actually one of those Lavamancers may have been a lightning bolt. So.
Oh, was okay.
Either way, he's got 1 left and the bolt is still left.
But if Luis can actually get this Lavamancer down and it sticks, that's going to do a lot of work. We'll bring up Grim Lavamancer because why the hell
He's
not?
certainly going to try. Looks like Greg has a sword splashes at the ready, though.
Grim Lavamancer.
And yeah, that's just going to get swords. Yeah. So Luis will go back up to 10. And then...
gaining that life.
And then he's going to take some more beats this turn.
Doesn't that add another turn to the clock though?
Possibly, but it's still quite bad.
Yeah, it's not good. So Doomsday feels good. Doomsday killed Superman. Support Superman. Not Doomsday. But Coffee. Yes, Coffee. He just played a second land. Wasteland plus Dryad Arbor.
Right, so Greg's gonna go down to 17. Luis should be at 7.
Luis is at 7, and Greg's at 17.
Yarp.
David, I like it when we work together as a team.
This is great.
And Luis is just going to pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg indicates a Green Sun Zenith is on the way, and Luis will scoop to that.
Fair enough. David, you sounded...
So, kind of a rough start for Luis that game that he never quite recovered from. And Greg had a very fast start. The Scrub Ranger just really made the mana denial plan ineffective.
Yeah. Well, then he just did not have a red source for all those Lavamancers.
Also a big problem.
Yeah, if he had a red source earlier in the game, I think he would have been perfectly fine. Let's see. So, Blazing Kin saying that Greg might have played a second land when he played the Dryad Arbor and then the Wasteland.
I'm not sure.
I didn't catch that either.
I didn't catch it. Too late.
Let's see. We'll have to pay attention. So Vintage differs in list than Legacy? Yes. Bacon of the Ark. Vintage has a different banned/restricted list than Legacy does.
True.
It's Vintage allows far more cards than Legacy does. Which kill do you use juggling? Oh, always be juggling. Kids, yeah, I play Doomsday. Oh, okay, so somebody plays Doomsday. David, what did you play at the Pro Tour?
I will respond to @ballguy. I played Red Green Tron at the Modern Pro Tour. I went 7-3 in Modern. The deck was very good.
So your draft was...
My drafts did not go... Well, my first draft went okay. My second draft did not go well. And, yep, that was the difference. But, yeah, the deck felt very good in Modern.
Next time for the next Pro Tour. All right.
It was a real waste, because I actually think I came up with a good plan to against Splinter Twin with the deck, which is normally a bad matchup. But, too late now. By the time the next Modern thing rolls around, they'll probably have banned and unbanned a bunch more cards, and the format will be totally different. So,
but
so much for that.
David, next time though, we're going to prepare for your limited game. I'll teach you my secrets.
I prepared, but
I'll teach you my secrets.
Didn't prepare enough, I guess.
I know, yeah, but I had the secrets for the limited game. It's called you bring your own packs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good secret if you like getting banned from the Pro Tour.
I don't think you get banned from the Pro Tour doing that.
Bring your own packs, yeah.
I don't think so. No.
It's a risky maneuver.
Just like you throw a stack of $100 bills on the table every time you play somebody. And you say, this can be yours if you leave the table for 15 minutes.
I'm surprised you aren't in the Hall of Fame yet with all these cool tricks that you've got in your sleeve.
Hey, Chapin said these kind of tactics went on all the time in the early days.
Yeah, well.
With Magic.
We're in
Wild West.
We're in the late days now.
I know.
Yeah, it was kind of a Wild West scenario back in the day.
David, are you qualified for Pro Tour in Milwaukee?
I'm not. I'm not qualified for any Pro Tours right now, but I would like to be.
get on it.
I am.
Louis is going down to 19.
I'm doing it.
Right now, with Louis cracking a fetch.
Yeah, Louis cracking a fetch has gotten me one step closer to the Pro Tour.
Oh, I thought you just him doing that has made you qualified for the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Just skipping
that's all it takes.
Skipping a few steps.
Someone cracking a fetch. I wish it were that easy.
At Pro Tour for Torment, someone bought a shirt saying he will force white in the draft.
Oh yes, I remember that story. I think that was V. Mauschwitz.
Did you force white?
No, it was not me.
You should have forced white. That's where you went wrong.
That Pro Tour, but I drafted white in the first draft. It was very good.
That's good.
Should have done that.
So Louis playing a land, following it up with a Delver. Greg just played a Plains and passed the turn. We're back to Greg now. Let's see if he's got a follow-up.
He's
maybe?
got a follow-up.
Okay. Well, there's the Swords of Plowshare. Death Ray.
Death Ray Shames. Great card. It's good to try and get ahead on mana against the Delver deck. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, and we'll bring up Death Ray.
He doesn't want to get his swords dazed. But I guess he's willing to let it be dazed.
And there's a Submerge.
It kind of hamstrings Luis's mana on his turn. So
Does
I like
Luis
that.
even have a daze, though?
No, it looks like he's going to try and dig for one.
He's not getting there, though.
He did not find a daze.
The Submerge is going to be good. Let's pull that up. Submerge. See, like, we don't get to see these cards anymore because Rug just hasn't been around so much. But if an opponent controls a forest and you control an island, you may play Submerge without paying its mana cost, and you put target creature on top of its owner's library, so it's a good little tempo.
It's a really great card.
Little swingy swung.
And it works. Zero. It's basically free.
And so
it's about as cheap as it gets.
Greg swords in response to the trigger?
I believe he swords after the trigger. So
after the trigger. So Luis
will have gained 3 life.
22, but he's going to go to 21.
Yeah.
After this fetch.
Good math skills.
Yeah.
Well done.
This is the turn that he played 2 lands. Let's click it. Actually, we probably should watch that later. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I mean, I could believe that he might have accidentally done that, but
that's so Long WUBRG has a pretty good play. He could have just submerged his own Delver.
He could have, but I think he figured that since he had another Delver, he would just save it. However, that Delver has also gotten swords, so now he could be in trouble. I mean, it never really feels good to submerge your own creature because you lose a draw step.
Yeah, and there's a Thalia.
But could be worth it.
I imagine Thalia's going to eat a bolt, right? Which doesn't feel
Luis can do it, but yeah, he's going to lose his land, so...
Ugh.
Yeah, and this is the problem. Delver's at a real disadvantage in this matchup because of this kind of thing.
Yeah, that was rough.
Thalia and Wasteland just combined to really constrain the mana of the Rug Delver decks. So Luis, yeah, he's just hoping to draw lands so he can play a spell. He could have played Ponder there.
Gonna take.
So I'm a little unsure about why he didn't do that.
Maybe he wants to leave up for Submerge, I guess?
I'm not sure what his plan is. He's also taken a bunch of damage. I'm not sure. He's taken at least 2 hits from that Thalia.
Has he?
Yeah.
David, you're supposed to be on this shit.
I think Death Rate has exiled the spell, too. So
yes, I got that.
14.
No, I already got that. I already got the 2 points of damage. That I saw.
Well, okay. But he's taken more.
And then you said
I think he
2 hits from Thalia.
I think he should be at 14 right now.
He was at 22, though.
Oh, he was at 22. Okay.
Yeah. Get your shit together, David.
I won't.
Oh, my God.
I refuse.
And so Louise, again, hamstrung on red mana. Just not...
No red mana?
Not having it.
To be found.
God. Malfeas, you can post a link. That's fine. As long as it's not like porn or something, because then I will straight get you banned.
Orzhov FTW. I think Fulminator Mage being reprinted is a pretty good bet, actually, in Modern Masters too. So I'll give that an amen.
I'll give you an amen. There's a Tarmogoyf, and we see an awesome Tarmogoyf die. Look at that. God, that
pretty awesome.
That Tarmogoyf die is like the most beautiful thing on the planet. We see another spell being exiled by Deathrite Shaman. Louis is going to go down to 14. Another land from Greg. Greg's got 3 cards in hand. Looks like a Swords, a Jite, and a Path to Exile.
Wow, Path to Exile.
We'll bring up Path to Exile since it's not. You don't see it
just
a lot.
Just a 1 mana removal spell. No drawback against the Rug Delver deck.
Not against Rug. Yeah. Yeah. You know?
I do know.
Do you know?
Do you know?
I might know.
We can't both know.
Ooh, sorry. So Louise is contemplating. So Louise is contemplating submerging his own Tarmogoyf. See, this is where if I was Greg, I probably would have led with the Swords to Plowshare, because then you could follow it up with the Path to Exile. You're still trading one card for 1 card, and he wouldn't gain any life. In this case, I mean, I guess Greg's just fine with Louise shitting himself out of a draw step.
Yeah, it's still pretty good for him. It looks like he's removing a land.
Yes. Okay.
To do something.
Jite.
Play Jite. Wow. So we should be at 11 now. Or, sorry, 10. And, yeah, Greg has a Jite in play. It's gonna be
rough to do
real
anything.
problem.
Yeah.
For Luis here. And Greg has 2 Swords Splashers in his hand, so if the Jite on the table wasn't enough already, he's got that as an option.
Yeah.
The Tarmogoyf only a 2/3. It's not even very large. It looks like
it's rough. Oof. And then so first strike damage with that Jite. So that is going to attack. First strike damage is going to happen. 2 counters are going to be put on Jite. And things aren't going to be good. So I imagine we're going to see that Submerge come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of have to do it.
There it is. Yeah. Pino giving the old shucks
many times, but he's still in a great spot. Yeah. Greg has the ability to remove all the lands from all graveyards so that so Tarmogoyf will be smaller.
And Malpheus, you can post a link to a random deck. That's fine.
Yep, so Tarmogoyf's just going to die to the ooze.
Rough.
And Greg is going to re-equip Jite.
Ugh.
I don't quite like that as much as just pumping the ooze this turn, because if Luis had a bolt for the ooze, he could kill it. But
he does have a bolt, and he has a land now that can actually go get it.
Oh, he does have a land. All right, so we might see that exact play happen.
How much damage did Luis take on that turn?
He didn't take any that turn because he submerged the Thalia and blocked the
ooze. Okay, cool. Did Luis pass it back? I don't like him passing it.
Guess so.
Because now he can't kill he can't really kill the. I guess he can. He just doesn't respond.
Yeah, he can still kill it since there's only 1 creature in the graveyard. Even if Greg responds, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Okay.
He does need to tap 1 more. Oh no, he probably did that in response to the Thalia. I'm not sure. He might need to tap 1 more land for that.
I have to imagine it was in response to. Well, maybe not.
But Greg.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think it was.
Yeah. Well,
he had the mana to.
It doesn't matter now at this point. Luis is still in a lot of trouble here. Yeah. The Jite is basically just going to win the game.
So the Fork Bolt doesn't really do a lot.
The Fork Bolt can almost be good enough, but
almost is not.
It's not going to kill both creatures. It's a sorcery, so he can't respond to a Jite equip. So once that Jite gets 1 hit in, it's pretty much going to be able to kill both of the creatures in Luis's hand currently.
Hey, Luis did a damage to Greg. Woo!
Damage has been dealt. He's now at 111.
Shh. Have we missed any fetches from Greg? No, he just hasn't fetched anything.
Yeah. All right. So Wasteland takes out the Bayou.
Floating a black mana, yeah.
Greg's going to eat Lightning Bolt, putting Luis to 7. And then I would imagine he's going to equip Jitte and attack. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yes. Are you going to see some counters happen?
We will.
Yep. All right.
Louis down to 6.
And it's not quite lethal this turn.
If he could find an Ancient Grudge or something, he might be alright. Luis might be alright, but it looks like he didn't find one of those.
Yeah. Well, he did find a Submerge.
Okay. Yes, that explains his hand motion, because the Jitte has counters on it already, so Submerge is 1 turn too late.
How about a Link to Bear Erotica? Only when I bring it in. Only when I bring it in. Jitte is too strong. Hello, WUBRGxyz. Hope you are all well. I'm pretty well. David, are you pretty well?
Yeah, I'm alright.
David's just alright.
I'm as well as I get.
But you can... David's just a bad person, so...
It's true.
Yeah, you have to go ahead and spin a counter to kill that. And then we'll still see the Submerge coming across here. Does Greg have a response? Oh wow, Greg's just got tons. He's got swords.
Oh, and a knight.
Oh, just a little thing.
That's a good one. And yeah, Luis, he's not.
We'll bring up Knight of the Reliquary so that we know what why Luis just picked that up. But actually, there really weren't that many lands in the yard, right?
No, really, it's just that it was another creature. It could have been anything almost.
There are too many knights of the. Or
really?
Too many knight things.
Too many knights.
But yeah, so
Hacken Stromgold Scourge.
Yeah, David, I'm gonna go talk. I need to talk about some things. You want to go see if you can get another match since we got 27 minutes?
I'll head out.
Thank you, sir. You're a beautiful, beautiful gentleman. All right, everybody. So we are gonna have a giveaway tonight. That giveaway is a signed Intuition. Again, courtesy of MTG Card Market. If you guys like the giveaways, please go to their Facebook page. Like their Facebook page. Send them messages saying that, hey, you like the giveaways and you like to see bigger and better stuff. As a response to what you guys have already done, that's how we're getting an Intuition they're going to be able to give away tonight. It's pretty nice of MTG Card Market to do that. Second order of business. Tomorrow, S-Rook, thank you for following. And second order business. There's MTG Card Market is now going to have another Legacy Night on Fridays. And what that means is that we might be switching from Thursdays to Fridays in order to have Legacy. But if we do that, they also have Modern and Standard on Fridays as well. So we'll be able to kind of have all kinds of like a smorgasbord of matches, if you will. So let us know you guys' thoughts. I think we're going to try to do kind of a teaser run for it tomorrow. And we'll kind of get to see what the kind of how everything is. I just got to find some people to actually be willing to cast tomorrow. But we'll figure that out. So guys, that's just a heads up. In terms of the giveaway, we'll do that, I don't know, whenever I feel like it on kind of a whim. And then let's see. Something won't last. Something will become tiny leaders for sure. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it will. We actually got a pretty good turnout tonight. But I know a lot of people are saying that they're coming tomorrow. Personally, I'd rather have it happen on Friday because that's better for me. Why is Kyle calling? Kyle, I'm not going to answer the phone. Not answering the phone. Jesus. Yeah, yes, Kyle. What would you like? Yep. Hold on. We're putting you on speaker. All right, guys.
It's Friday Legacy won't work. It's not gonna work.
Well,
oh god, this line's terrible. Bye.
Kyle Norman, everybody. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So it could turn into tiny leaders. If that's the case, we probably won't stream on Fridays. But just wanted to give the stream kind of a heads up. Yeah, so we don't know. I honestly do not know what will happen with Thursdays or Fridays. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see how that pans out. If basically Friday's turnout gets to be really good and there's nobody really showing up on Thursdays, then I think Thursdays will become tiny leaders. If Legacy's turnout's not that great on Fridays, then Friday will become tiny leaders and whatnot. But if that happens, I probably won't be streaming. Do we have another match, David?
No. Everyone's either done or in the middle.
Middle game 3 or?
Yeah, or they won't.
Yeah, that's it. I know. Mresh.
Deal with it.
Mresh, not a fan.
The Bulls are up by 12. That's good.
How
about this thing?
I talked about it. Yeah, no, it's not happening yet.
Can I show the camera?
You can show the camera. I don't care. David's showing the intuition again. Sideways view though this time. Sideways. Enjoy it. Take it. Nope. Upside down. Chapstick view. Chapstick view. Okay. Legacy can't handle that stand-on lever power.
Stand-on lever.
Yeah. So we'll see. If it's not Legacy only, fuck that. I mean, if Fridays did work out and all 3 formats were going on, it would be more or less and it ended up replacing Thursdays, then Legacy would have first and foremost. So those would have priority. But if we needed to fill time between games, we'd be able to then bring either a standard or modern match on, which I think would be kind of cool.
That would be great.
Shut up, David.
I would just love it. I just love it.
Orgy of format. It would be an orgy of formats, and that would be great. Stream draft and let one player see the chat. Get tips.
What?
Okay.
Hey, you got to follow.
Amzam12, thank you for following. Amza? No, I like Abzam.
Great job.
Abzam, you're a great job.
Thanks.
I know. How do you feel? I don't know, David. What are your impressions after the mod? We'll talk. We'll say modern because of the Pro Tour. Why are you so sad about the Pro Tour? 89 is pretty good. How many people? How many people were there?
Like 400 and something.
Exactly. You were in like the 20th percentile. You should feel good.
Is that right?
You did better than John Finkel.
I didn't. He got 10.
No, I don't know.
Well, okay.
I can say baseless things if I want to.
You can.
Cleather, thank you for following. That's good. It's nice things. Let's see. Do I miss anybody? No, I didn't miss anybody.
So, modern, huh?
The
thing is, here's the thing about modern. They didn't even want it to be the Pro Tour format. So you have to keep that in mind.
Sure, but I mean, like, you can't just have fucking standard.
That's what they want, though.
No, I know they do, but that's miserable.
They've changed it. They're trying to change it so that it's not quite as miserable by making the sets rotate more. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that'll work either, but that's their intention, I'm pretty sure.
Put intuition in the card slot. Okay, we can do that. Kyle is blowing my wrist up. We're gonna do icon. Whatever shows up for icon. There we go. That's what we're giving away tonight, everybody.
Lean Iconoclast. What is this? Is this a real card? I've never seen this before.
I haven't either. Let's see, what does it do?
Whenever you cast a spell that targets Leonin Iconoclast, destroy target enchantment creature and opponent controls. Wow.
Ooh.
That's really specific.
A little specific.
Very narrow. I swear to God, I've never seen this card before. I didn't play very much of the format when... Is this from Journey? Yeah,
it's Journey next.
So that's the last set, so I didn't play very much draft with that format. With that set in it.
This is fun. Why don't we just do random cards? Have you seen...
That's pretty cool. Have you seen Rusalka? Now that's a good card.
All right.
That card was used...
sacrifice a creature target.
That card was used in some Dredge decks back in the day and extended.
I like it. That's pretty
very good.
I like that.
Yeah, this random card feature is sweet.
Legacy playable. Done.
I think I just discovered what I'm going to do at work tomorrow.
Have I seen this card before? All right, guys. So I'll show this. The request to see the signature. It's actually a picture of myself that I then added a penis to the forehead.
What? Doesn't look anything like that. I've seen that.
It does. It does. All right. So that's the signature. It's there's definitely an A, a P, an R, an I, an L.
What is that signature anyway? Is that?
Oh, it actually just spells out April Lee.
Oh, she signed it.
Yeah, that's generally what the signature on the card is.
Interesting.
Though I just want to start signing stuff.
Yeah, sign it with anything. They want to know a Pro Tour story. I don't have one though.
I have a Pro Tour story.
Yeah. Let's hear Mark's Pro Tour
So when I was on the Pro Tour, this was back in '86.
Oh, before Magic.
Yeah, it was. This is back in '86.
Yep,
all right,
got that part.
It was.
And what happened?
It was Greg
when
Schaefer.
You were like 4.
Yeah, there's Greg Schaefer, Patrick Sullivan, and Adrian Sullivan. We call them the Sullivan twins.
Sullivan only tour.
Yeah. We were in a hotel room, and we had a couple of beverages.
Okay.
Some tab.
Some tab.
We had some tab.
I bet tab was plentiful back in '86.
While we were listening to Britney Spears.
Wow. Very ahead of your time, huh?
And then we all just did jumping jacks and cartwheels down the hallway. That's the story.
Kind of gross.
No, it's a good one.
Kind of gross.
It's a good one.
Christian Ryan, to get on the Pro Tour, you just have to play in some, well, it was PTQs, now they'll be pre-TQs.
It's Dragon Ball's PPTQ.
If you win one of those, you get to the regional PTQ, and if you top 4 or top 8 that, you'll qualify.
Yep.
Or if you top 8 a Grand Prix. It's kind of tough.
It is pretty tough.
It's becoming more difficult.
What did you do? Did you win a PTQ?
I won a
or
PTQ, yeah.
Top 8 a Grand Prix. What's your best Grand Prix finish?
I top 8'd 2 Grand Prix in 2012.
You've got a decent record
in those, but
you're still top 8 at 2 Grand Prix.
I top 8 at 2 Grand Prix.
David, I didn't know you were such an icon in this
You gotta
activity.
Know, man. I stopped going though because it's just really annoying to go to Grand Prix. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
You have to travel. But yeah, they were fun for a while.
So where are PTQs? Wizard still has like the find a tournament thing. Actually,
their website's really bad.
Yeah, go to
MGG
if you
spend
Mom.
enough time.
Isn't it MGG Mom?
There's no way that she has all the pre-TQs on there though, because there's so many. You just gotta brave Wizard's website and look for preliminary Pro Tour qualifier schedule. Just Google that, and that's the best way to do
MGG
it.
Mom is gone.
Okay. Yeah, so that won't work.
I used to use that. All right,
yeah,
well, that's not gonna that's not gonna work anymore. That's unfortunate.
It's a bummer.
What am I asking about? Carrot cake? Yes.
Ooh, Rosorian Badger. That's a good card.
Ross.
No, it's with a Y.
Ross.
Of course.
What are we doing here? So
Just
if Rosorian Badger attacks and is not blocked, all you had to say was from Homelands. You may choose to have it deal no damage to defending player this turn. If you do so, remove from the game up to 2 target creatures from that player's graveyard. Gain 1 life for each. Oh man, fuck ooze! I'm gonna play this.
Yeah,
from now on,
it's a badger.
Yeah,
it's way better.
It's a honey badger. Don't fuck with a honey badger.
It doesn't say that, but
let's see. What other Lost in Thought?
That's
how are there no other matches going on right now?
Chuck was playing, but I feel like he was in game 3. Let me go. Let me check.
Okay. Lost in Thoughts, enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activities can't be played. Its controller may remove 3 cards in his or her graveyard from the game to ignore this ability to the end of turn. I don't know how I feel about it. They just announced PPTQs for the Pro Tour Milwaukee today. All right, cool. Any chance we can see the Dredge deck tonight? Folksful, we actually saw him in round 1. We might get him on camera. That's perfectly fine. I think we have Doomsday. I know we want Doomsday on camera next, which will make... so we'll get that on. So maybe he's playing against Dredge. Who knows? I have tons of Lost in Thoughts. Pro tip, it sucks. Fair enough. But it's an enchantment. Put it in Boggles. Done. I like it. Let's see. Alright, Kyle sent me a million text messages. He's just a bad person. We has Doomsday. We do have Doomsdays. And we're going to get it on camera for you guys because it looked like there was a good chunk of people requesting it when I mentioned it earlier. Let's see. Yep, 19 text messages from Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Let's see here. So past that, I don't know. We'll do another random card. David's taking his sweet time. Again, if you guys have questions, yeah, Badgers. Back when we didn't have we had Badgers. We don't need no stinking Badgers. This is a great oh yeah, Snorting Arlor. I played a lot during Arcadia Mask. I remember this card, but when it gets blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So it's like sweet 5/5 more or less for 4. It's good cards. That's what we call power creep right there, ladies and gentlemen. Happens. Folding either lands is pretty sweet. Johnny played Manaless Dredge for a bit. Oh man, Johnny Turbo. I hope you're not actually playing Manaless Dredge. I have problems with that. Let's see. Dredge 6. Nobody. I just got your name. Dredge 6. Golgari Grave Troll. Boom. Look at that. Genius. That's who I am. Oh, finally, David. Take your time. Oh, look at you buying snacks.
I bought snacks and there's nowhere to go on camera. So.
God bless, David. Are you offering the rest of the stream some snacks?
Yeah. Anyone wants some?
Good. I would like some, yes.
Oh. What's it called? Well, I can't even see what it is. Are you crunching those up? Come on.
Oh! Commander Mouse, helping us out. Look at that. All the locations for the PPTQs. Kevin, how'd you do?
I won.
You won?
Yep. Nathan's playing 0 pieces of Graveyard Hate. So.
Oh.
Nice. What's he playing?
2 games. Like Blue-White Stoneblade.
I feel like you want Rest in Peace.
Or Containment Priest or something. But,
It happens. Get in that bathroom. You earned it. Alright, I'm going to go make sure that we know that Doomsday is getting on camera. So, I'll let you sit here. Right. Why don't you hit a few extra random cards? I was talking about Stern and R. I remember that card.
I love random cards.
Click that button. This is a good time killer. Is that fucking Lich?
That's Lick. That card is...
You want to explain what that does?
This is one of the weirdest cards in Magic, actually. I don't know if there's a stranger card. So, it's an enchantment for 4 black. When it enters the battlefield, you lose life equal to your life total. So, you just go to 0. But then it also says you don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. If you would gain life, draw that many cards instead. If you'd be dealt damage, sacrifice that many non-token permanents instead. Or sorry, no, not instead, you just do it. And if you can't sacrifice anything, you lose the game. And when Lick is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you lose the game. So, this card is pretty awesome. It's totally weird. Not really like any other card. I am in the Hazy. Sanford D. Oh, I know who that is. So yeah, this card's really sweet. It never really so much tournament play, but it's awesome. What else we got? Oh, Sarah Angel, a classic. Let's get the real art on there. Yeah, Sarah Angel. Used to be a rare. Used to be one of like the best creatures in Magic. By the time it got up to M10, it was good enough to be an uncommon. Still pretty good in limited, but no constructed chops for that card. We're just looking at random cards here. Infinite Reflection. This card was in Avacyn Restored. And it does some stuff. I don't know. I'm not that into it.
Don't do that. Oh, and we have black-white tokens tonight, too, so we'll get
Wow.
the same one from Monday.
That's fantastic.
Are you still doing random cards?
Of course. What else would I be doing?
Are we talking about Nourishing Glitch? What paper? David, do you remember me? Remember me, David?
I can't see who said that because Mark's in the
What
live.
paper?
I remember you asked a question earlier.
Grim Feast. Alright, guys, they're finishing up, so we should have another match here real soon.
Ooh, Grim Feast.
Yeah.
This dude's just eating an arm.
And there's a skeleton lady in the background.
This is awesome.
At the beginning of your upkeep, Grim Feast deals 1 damage to you. Whenever a creature is put into the target opponent's graveyard from play, gain life equal to that creature.
That's great.
That's not a terrible card.
Very flavorful. You
Oh wait,
take
no,
damage.
you take 1
You
damage.
take damage because you're a cannibal and that's bad, but then, you know, you
Hey,
get to snack on corpses.
Don't judge other people's lifestyles.
I'm just saying there's a cost to be paid. I'm
Not
saying
if you're 50% of the human race and has
saying
the
it's
natural
morally
immunity.
wrong. Wait, what?
Yeah, 50% of the human race has a natural immunity to eating human flesh.
That's not very many. I mean, that's not a huge percentage.
Yeah, it is. When you consider evolutionarily wise, that means that basically the entire population at one point of humanity were cannibals. In order, like, when you extrapolate that out.
Sure, but now they're not.
Now they're not. So
if you have a 50% chance of not, when you say immunity to eating human flesh, you mean like immunity from getting some of the weird like prime
mad
diseases?
cow disease. Yeah.
So if you consider that like you have a 50% chance of getting one of those things, that's like pretty bad.
Sure.
Yeah, it would be very bad if you got that.
Well, but then you're crazy. You don't give a shit.
Well, I guess.
You don't care anymore at that point.
I mean, you would kind of care.
David, I got this for you.
What is this?
It's me.
I'm playing Jason. Do you still want that camera?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Alright. Goofy Cop versus Goofy Cop.
Alright, so we have Doomsday. We have Doomsday versus Ascendancy. Alright. So this is happening.
Oh yeah.
What's chat saying?
Someone pointed out, I said Grim Feast was very flavorful, talking about a card about cannibalism. I didn't even think about that, but
That's actually pretty funny.
pretty good. It's good.
Jeskai.
Hey you Bowles thinks your numbers are off, Mark. He doesn't think you have a 50% chance of getting mad cow disease. So
I didn't spell Ascendancy right. What do I need to?
A. You missed a C.
Ascendancy. Where?
They're right there. Nope. Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Alright, so then we got Chuck Harris.
So if you're not a doctor or a cannibal, I don't know if you can really talk.
Start the time right now.
I gotta buy.
Okay.
Get my watch.
Huh?
Get my watch. I gotta buy. I need
Oh,
something
sure.
to do. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yep.
Obviously.
Fine with me.
Alright, and so what are the records?
Charles Harris. They're both 2-0.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, got a winner's matchup over here.
Alright. Jason Huang.
This is some bread and butter matchup.
Yeah, this is
magic we're about to witness. Not like cannibalism. All right, this is some wholesome magic.
Yeah, no, I mean this is like when I think of magic, I think of the Legacy in particular.
Ascendancy versus
the Ascendancy versus Doomsday matchup. That's like, I don't think you can get to. Oh, there's a handshake. Look at those guys.
Just heartwarming.
They are. We'll bring up Doomsday. People have a mild idea of what the fuck is going on.
This card is great.
I'm great. Oh, we're gonna
So,
start that.
does that mean you are Doomsday?
I am Doomsday.
Wow.
I'm kind of like a Doomsday. I killed Superman, but not really, because I'm bad at my job.
You killed Superman. Why would you do that?
Alright, let's see. Dredge, if you're coming to Chicago for the weekend, hit me up. I'll go drinking. It'll be fun. Trucks are going to play land and pass. Jason's gonna play land, crack it. Because Jason's a man about getting things done. He's not gonna just sit there and do nothing.
Sensei's Divining Top into play and start manipulating the top of that library legally.
Yeah, all right. So there's that Divining Top.
We get a cracked fetch from Chuck, by the way. Let's
Hey, David.
To it. Life total person.
I wish you're life total person.
I don't want to do this.
You can't handle that damn responsibility.
Oh, man.
Papers everywhere. Those are yours now, David. Actually, we should probably keep the card around.
I apologize to the streamers, or to the viewers, for that debacle that you couldn't see.
All right,
but
so
definitely could hear.
Here's a young pyromancer coming down from Chuck. I did see that he had a humble defector in hand. Do you think that I don't know. Do you think
he should have played that?
I don't know.
I mean, possibly to try and draw into the counterspell, but if he doesn't have the Homeward Path combo with it, then Jason can use it to draw some cards, and that's very good as well. So
yeah.
I think since he doesn't have one of those, it might be fine to just play the Pyromancer and start to try and race.
Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, you're just giving Jason more time.
Yeah, Chuck is at a bit of a disadvantage here because he really just has Force of Will to fight the combo main deck. Oh, it looks like he did have a Force already, so that's gonna get observed
and
by a probe.
Jason is paying life for that probe, correct? Okay. Again, yeah, he's under no pressure from Chuck, so. Well, and Chuck already has the Ascendancy in hand.
He does.
So we'll bring that up. The namesake for Chuck's deck. Not everybody was here with us. Oh my goodness! Somebody just got shot outside. They're dead now.
That might be true.
Do you think they're being eaten? Was it a cannibal?
Well, let's hope so. Then it won't be a complete waste.
No, it wouldn't be. Who's going to clean the mess up, though?
What do you mean? That's what the cannibal's for.
Fair enough.
There's no mess left.
Okay, so Jason fetching. He's going to go down to 16 here. He also played a Lotus Petal and a Mox Opal.
This is the look of a man who's about to try and go off this turn. That's what I'm.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm seeing.
How did he get the Force of Will out of the hand? No, Chuck. Okay, that's not the graveyard.
Yeah, that's his current hand.
And
it's revealed.
Jason does have Metalcraft right now. Thanks to that.
Sure does.
Thanks to that top and.
Thanks to that top.
I'll give you a Jenks. The Jenks of the Jenks. So Storm is at what, 4 right now? 5?
It should
Brainstorm
be at
Probe
5. Yeah.
All right. So.
Or no, 4.
4. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Well, Brainstorm, Probe, Ponder.
Was the Brainstorm this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5. Yeah. That's what I said.
God damn it, David.
All right. So Jason draws a top. Not the greatest draw. All right. So it looks like he wasn't going off. He just wanted to get the mana.
Sometimes you gotta
to activate top, I guess.
Sometimes you're a little like, hey, what are we doing here?
Pyromancer beats in for 2.
Thank you, David. Please? That was very subtle. I appreciate it.
I pointed at the screen.
You're a beautiful man.
As aggressively as possible.
They can't see that, so it was subtle for them.
Well, they just heard it. Humble Defector gets played. The beats continue.
Humble Defector is what, a 2/1?
It's a 2/1.
All right.
Don't even bother looking it up.
I don't want to look it up. You can't handle the truth.
All right, so Jason topped it in return, I think. Did he? I assume he did.
Yes,
I
he did.
See it.
You didn't see it?
I was looking the other way.
Mox Opal, what is this WSI? What the hell is WSI?
I don't know.
Rules question. You have Lich in play. All right, that's... And I'm not going to even try to make a rules list.
If you have Lich in play and it dies, you die. You cannot. You cannot pay life. Oh, half your life? I don't think you can. I don't think you can pay life that you don't have. So half of 0 rounded up would be 1, which you don't have. So I believe you cannot do that, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. Too bad Cook's not in chat. Cook be able to answer. So we see the cyanide played from that, and I believe. And Jason probed again.
Resolving a brainstorm here.
Jason down to 12 from the initial probe, and
he just needs to get through one force of will, basically, because there's only one blue card.
Yep.
In Chuck's hand, but yeah, I guess he's got one more turn if he needs it.
Yeah.
Of course, that gives Chuck a chance to draw another blue card and have double force. So, I'm sure he should try and win this turn.
Jason does have a Burning Wish in hand.
It looks like he's casting that right now.
So we'll bring up Burning Wish. Little bit of burning wish in my life. Little bit of doomsday on this side. Little bit of Gina. That's all I need.
The most
Did that just
terrifying
blow your mind?
rendition of Mambo No. 5, courtesy of Mark Manis.
I sing really well.
And it's just degenerated into moaning and wailing.
Hey, that made perfect sense.
It did for a while.
Say hello to your mother for me.
All right, I'll do that. So it looks like Burning Wish is going to resolve. And Jason trying to figure out what he can get to get past Force of Will. He gets the Doomsday, but
He just has to... Storm's at 3 right now?
now what?
I don't know.
Now what?
Oh, turns out pass the turn. That's what you do.
That's the play. Okay. He's just going to wait and try to draw into a therapy next turn, I guess.
And Chuck's going to fetch it. End of his turn. Or end of...
But fetch lands suck. Why would he do that?
Fetch lands do suck. Hashtag fetch lands suck. Let's get it trending.
I believe it's been trending.
It
for a
should be
while
trending. Oh, we're 6th. We're 6th. 6th.
That's pathetic.
We are pathetic. You're pathetic. You can activate Lurking Evil any number of times. I don't even know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay,
Unless
so we're
the
going to
card
see
says rounded up.
a bolt to Jason's face. Jason's going to go down to 9.
He's facing a lot of damage here.
He is. And this is all at the end of Jason's turn.
It's not lethal, though. But now Chuck can use the Defector if he needs to
try to draw another blue card.
More cards. Looks like he's just going to attack.
Jason going to go down to 4.
Yeah, going to 4.
And I'm guessing by the fact that Chuck attacked with the Humble Defector, he found another blue card.
It's, yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. So, we're seeing a top of the end of Chuck's turn. I don't really understand the Burning Wish when it says... Oh, from outside the game. Leafwork, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jason's going to cast Ideas Unbound and try to use those cards to power through the counter spell. Spell is a plural. He really needs Ichabod Therapy. That's just... however, if Chuck found another blue card, that might not even be enough at this point.
There's a probe.
Paying 2 life. Going to 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's pretty
That's a
risky
bolt.
paying
All
2
right.
life. Yeah.
So it looks like it was a bolt. And that will just end the game. Yeah, to be fair, he would have lost anyway if he had cast Doomsday.
Why?
Chuck can just bolt him in response to that and kill him.
Hey, I don't want to hear your nonsense.
Here are my reasons after
Yeah.
you ask why.
Well,
It's reasonable.
I'm a reasonable man.
A reasonable man who dislikes reasons.
Shh,
That's your
eat
title.
this. Shh. I'm not going to feed it to you. We're not that level yet.
Looked like you were.
Almost. How many players tonight?
Mark was about to
14?
feed me a
14,
mutated
15?
jelly bean.
13? 13 players.
This jelly bean is a freak of nature. All right?
But it's a delicious freak of
It's a
nature, so eat
dizygotic
it.
jelly bean. And I
Yep.
refuse to touch it, except
Fuck
I did
you.
already.
I'm going to eat it then. I'm going to eat it like butter.
All right, well, I'll stick to my regular meals of human corpses. Thank you.
No. This just in. David Gleicher. Cannibal.
Registered cannibal.
And so when you see him on the Pro Tour, he's going to eat you.
Not necessarily.
What if you had just done that for all your matches?
Eat my opponents?
Yeah, you would have gotten there.
You know, that's a good point. I should have done that. I thought there was something in the tournament floor rules against it, but
no, you threaten them.
Maybe not.
You say, "I will eat you if you do not sign this match slip saying that I win."
No, threatening is definitely allowed. Yeah.
No, it's fine when it's cannibalism.
That's cool.
Yeah,
they're
but
totally
then after
cool
they sign it, you eat them anyway, because that way they can't call a judge.
And that's a great method.
You see? Mm-hmm. And then
it's foolproof, really.
You're sustaining yourself because you're getting nourishment. All right,
maybe too much nourishment, to be honest.
So, all right, question: how the fuck does a Pro Tour get a lunch break when fucking GPs and Opens and shit doesn't? Fuck it.
That's an easy question. You're better.
Nope.
Get more times.
That's bullshit.
Also, GPs just take forever.
I don't give a shit. I want to eat.
You don't? You really don't care if you're there for like an extra hour?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point, if it's taking so long, you wouldn't care.
I would rather. Yeah.
That's true.
It's 1 more hour, and I got to have an hour break in there.
If it makes you feel better, the lunch break wasn't very helpful because there still really wasn't time to like go anywhere outside the convention center.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get some chicken tenders.
Sure. But you can do that at a Grand Prix too.
Some chicken tendies
if you want to eat.
Yeah.
Garbage convention food.
You have a garbage convention food. Bam. My rebuttals.
All right.
So is this Doomsday DTFT? I am DTFT. Get it?
No, I don't. Is that some
sort
of
it's like
reference?
DTF is down to fuck, but it's like this is DTFT.
So you're down to
down for turnips.
Okay.
I'm down for turnips. Will there be a Legacy F&M stream tomorrow? Possibly.
Tendies.
I don't want to make any promises, but it should be good. Mean Deck Doomsday doesn't run Burning Wishes. He does. I know he does. Hey David, how many Pro Tours have you gone to?
I have now gone to 5. Hopefully, gonna try and make it more.
You've gotten to 5, but you haven't won one?
I haven't won one.
You're doing bad.
I agree.
You're doing bad.
No argument here.
Non-basic is Bob offering to stream. Bob, I might take that up for you, man. I might take that up
for you.
Check your Pro Tour privilege mark.
Yeah.
I don't know what that even means.
Check your privilege.
Something about some tendies. Tendies for life.
Tendies.
I'm sure what it takes to play in a 2-day tournament for him is damn stressful. Yeah.
2-day tournaments are pretty exhausting. I would agree with that.
You know what? Only if you're a baby. I was fine.
I am a baby.
A snowstorm prevented me from top 8, or no, a loss prevented me from top 8ing the Open.
What is this now?
The Legacy Open.
Are we talking about when we got snowed in last year?
No.
Oh.
Talking about this past year. Get out of my way. Players are playing.
All right.
Jason's at 19.
Back to the game. The least important part of all of this. For those who can't see, Mark just flung a Nutter Butter wrapper at the screen and bounced off.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to bounce off.
Testing the integrity of our screen.
I thought...
Looks like it works.
My screen.
Oh, it's ours. When I'm in the booth, it's ours.
I was hoping it was a poltergeist type of scenario.
It would just pass through.
It would just pass thugh.
That would be cool. And you'd have a ghost screen.
Maybe I would get sucked in.
Could be very
useful.
If
I started getting sucked in, David, would you like bite my leg to keep me from going into the screen?
I'll bite your leg right now for a feed.
Yeah, but no, I don't want that right now.
For a small feed.
Just saying.
And or nourishment.
Chuck resolving this brainstorm, putting the 2 back. Looks like he's got another Scalding Tarn in hand. He's got a lot of land. Scalding Tarn, 2 Flooded Strands. Looks like another Brainstorm. A Young Pyromancer.
He's rolling in lands.
Yeah.
Not really where you want to be in this matchup.
No, not at all. Jason gonna Brainstorm after playing a Polluted Delta. We'll bring up Brainstorm. Maybe people don't know what Brainstorm is. You have new players, so
if there's one card you want to know about in Legacy, it's Brainstorm.
I take that back. Nope, it's probably Underground Sea.
I refuse to look at this art.
I like that art. No. All right, this was art. This
no
was
good.
Pretty good too.
So yeah, what's going on in this game? I have not been paying attention.
So I've been explaining it, but basically, David's brainstorming, played a land.
I'm brainstorming, huh? Nice.
Shut up, David. Jason's just going to pass the turn
this
back.
game from behind the booth.
I'm guessing Jason likes everything that's on the top of the deck and is to not crack the fetch right away.
Well, Chuck's cracking a fetch right now.
I'll crack your fetch. Whoa!
This looks similar to last game.
Yep.
Chuck getting out.
Young Pyromancer coming down.
Young Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Providing a clock. It's very important.
Jason fetching in response. Jason can go down to 18 too. Elucid Zombie, thank you for following. You and David could go eat people together. Maybe Elucid Zombie would also bite my leg to keep me from going into the poltergeist monitor that we have.
Probably.
I would like to think
I think
that we've gained some friends like that.
This poltergeist monitor is the real danger here. All right.
I don't know. It's kind of fun. So it looks like Jason.
Fun, but
Jason is topping at the end of Chuck's turn.
I believe so.
And I see a Lion's Eye Diamond. What's on top?
Looks like a land. I saw a blue card.
I think it was an Ideals Unbound. Ideas Unbound. I got some ideals for you. And Gataxian Probe? That is a Gataxian Probe. Jason playing 2 light.
I keep performing actions in this game. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
2 lands, Faith Stitcher, 2 Ponders, and a Dig Through Time.
So, but the coast is clear. So if Jason has the means to kind of go for it this turn, then good things will happen. We'll bring Fate Stitcher up because it looks like that's what Jason's looking at right now, or David, depending on where you're sitting. Looking at the Fate Stitcher.
I'm not a steampunk.
I am. You're not a steampunk?
According to the chat, I'm not a steampunk, which is pretty disappointing.
David,
I wish I was.
There's been so much happening in chat. You talk about that. I'm going to talk about this.
Right. They're pointing at the Gataxian Probe, trying to determine if Jason has the right number of cards in his hand, I think. They're counting the cards. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really get what they're doing right now. Either he didn't draw enough, or he drew one too many, or neither.
Yeah. I don't even know.
So I don't know either.
I don't know. It should be good.
I tend not to spread butter on myself in most situations. But other people, yeah, because I am a registered cannibal.
Yeah,
so
it's tasty.
The butter improves the flavor.
All right, so we're going to see a top. Jason's going to do some things. He's going to look at some cards. And all right, we'll bring up Dig Through Time because, I mean, I think that's the real power card that Chuck's got in hand that's going to let him find an answer. Dig Chuck. That is what I am. Apparently, Dig Through Time is the only card that starts with Dig.
That starts with Dig?
That's weird.
I know there's Soul Divvy Digger.
Well,
has Dig in
and there's Grave Digger.
Grave Digger.
But I guess the only that starts DIG.
Are there any other Dig cards?
I don't know. Let's find out.
This is important.
No, there's not. It's just Dig Through Time.
No. That's not right though. With the word, with the
oh no,
no.
Yes, there are those, but starting out,
that's
DIG
what we need.
Is
just a comprehensive list of everything.
I don't think we need those yet.
I think it's pretty important.
Jesus. All right, so looks like Chuck's gonna ponder. Sugar from Young Pyromancer. He's gonna get himself a little token. Oh my God, David, get out of here.
Listen, this has to happen.
He's gonna play another.
Wait,
I gotta.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my God.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
There's 18 cards with the word dig somewhere in the card name. This is important.
Oh my goodness. We'll bring Dig Through Time back up. David's just a terrible person. All right, so Chuck going down to 17 off of fetching. Now, is he going to be able to actually cast Dig Through Time here? I don't believe so. And Jason going to drop down to 14. Let's see.
A Drain Life variant with Delve, says Johnny Turbo. That would be really cool, actually. Probably pretty busted. Well,
yeah.
Maybe not. Drain Life, I feel like that's a relic from a bygone era.
1 in a black and then X, where X is your Delve? That would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Maybe they could...
Literally insane!
Maybe they could make it worse somehow.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell. I'm not seeing 6 cards in Chuck's yard, though, so that's a good thing.
Would it be better than Treasure Cruise?
I think so.
That card's pretty
You
busted.
just fill your yard, and even if you do it for 5, that's still a 10 life swing. Like,
For 5?
Yeah.
10 life swing. Yeah, sure. Whatever. 10 life swing.
it's disgusting.
Eh.
Oh, so Chuck does
It'll
have
be
a
fine.
Force of Will now, so that's pretty dang relevant. There's a Ponder. Storm is at 2 right now. David or Jason just hasn't been able to do much.
I haven't been able to do much, you're right.
You never
Other
do.
than
You
look
never
up
do much.
great stuff on
No,
Gather.
you're just kind of.
I looked up some great things that we need to look at.
There is tape on the. Oh, Jesus
Archaeological Dig. This is the first card in Gather that has dig in it.
All right. Match, David.
I don't know what's happening in this match. All right, Jason's looking for some cards that will help him get through the counter wall.
Oh my God! What are we? We'll put Force of Will up here. David, no. You don't get chat privileges anymore.
I'm just looking. That's it.
So it looks like Jason's got 2 cards in hand.
I have no cards in hand as I am commentating.
Oh, so wait, this is actually interesting because
The silence has been cast.
yeah, or Orm's chant. So we'll bring up Orm's chant.
Yes, that's right. My bad. I am.
But this is actually really interesting because now Chuck's got 6 cards in the yard.
True.
So he's going to be able to dig through time and hopefully find another force.
Well, depending on whose side you're on.
Sure. From Chuck's point of view, he wants to dig and then find a force.
Correct.
So, yeah. So this is actually pretty important turn.
Thinking about this,
All right,
looks
so
like it's going to happen.
that resolves. So Chuck's going to get on a 16 from that Force of Will.
Passing, and he will do exactly that. Oh, and that's going to get
red
blasted. That makes sense.
Okay, so now it's going to get his.
I think he got a token.
So wait, what was all that for? I thought Jason was going to try to go off.
Apparently not.
All right, but he is going to take 5 damage, so he's going to go down to 7.
Perhaps this was an elaborate decoy type of thing.
Yeah,
But he still needs to go off next turn, basically, or he's going to be dead.
And there's another Force of Will.
Is there?
Yeah.
How do we? Oh,
From the Ponder. Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be tough to get through.
Yeah, that's rough. So it looks like... Okay, so he's topping and then probably going to crack that fetch. I think Jason's only got 1 card in hand.
If he cracks the fetch, he will be at lethal from these tokens. Oh, never mind. Chuck has a Quicken in hand, so he's going to be able to put 7 power on the board regardless.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Jason shouldn't worry about cracking that fetch land. He should just do it if he thinks it's best. Now we both know his chances of winning are pretty low from this point.
Yeah. This is, ugh. Poor Jason. So Jason is going to crack the fetch. He's going to go down to 6. Something tells me we're going to have to go try to find another match. Could be wrong.
We got a great activity lined up for when you go do that for the chat.
Oh, God. Do I even want to know what your activity is?
You should know what it is already.
Is it random cards?
No, it's not random at all. It's very purposeful.
Oh, God damn it. You're going to go through the list of digs. All right. Fair enough.
Jason looking at the top 3.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he loved what he saw.
No. Was that a Dark Ritual? Which actually might answer the question for...
Looks like he's got Burning Wish Dark Ritual in his hand. Theoretically, that should be enough.
Yeah, but Chuck's at the Force.
Chuck has the Force that we know about.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Jason does not.
But he's going to have to go for it. And it's just not going to be good enough. This is rough.
It's a sad day.
It is.
Doomsday
Jason
players everywhere.
Yeah, Jason just wasn't really able to do stuff. Chuck just was able to find Force of Will after Force of Will both games. And you know what? Sometimes they get you there.
Sometimes it does. Jason not able to find the discard he needed.
Yeah, so let's... so Burning Wish is going to... Okay, Burning Wish is not going to resolve. Chuck's going to go down to 15 off the Force of Will. And Jason's just going to...
He's going to make a last-ditch effort with his top to try and find something. But
yep,
there's nothing there. That'll be the match.
So that's going to be it. So I'm going to go try to find another match. David?
I have a fun activity planned for the chat.
Jesus Christ. You do that fun activity.
All right. Dark Ritual is an interrupt. It's pretty cool. I wish there were still interrupts. Let's click the back button on this a couple times and see what we find. Archaeological Dig is a land that has the word dig in it. And it can be sacrificed to add 1 mana of any color to the mana pool. It's seen some play in Storm decks. Usually it was the others in the cycle that it was in that had them. Sasquatch, talking to you right now. Margarine. Oh yeah. Okay, what else do we got here? Goblin Digging Team. Now this is a solid card right here. This is a goblin that can destroy a wall at the mere cost of sacrificing it, which is a pretty good deal. You see the art on the original Dark version from the Dark. Pretty great. Yes, interrupts used to be faster than instance bacon of the Ark. Used to be, but they got rid of them around 6th edition or maybe earlier, I can't remember. Graph Digger's Cage, okay. That's one we all know and love. Gravedigger. Indigo Fairy. Technically has the word dig in it. Makes permanents blue in addition to other colors until end of turn. Not a bad ability. Could be useful for some, if you wanted to make like a...
What?
If you wanted to make a legacy deck with a bunch of red elemental blasts in it, you could play this along with Painter's Servant. If you weren't interested in winning the game with Grindstone, you could just play this and destroy some permanents. Or, you know, whatever.
Wait, there's no dig in that.
There is. Indigo Fairy. It's got the word dig in it.
I just threw my phone.
Mark, so discombobulated by that, he dropped his phone. We're talking about interrupts and cards with the word dig in them. The latter is mostly just me talking about it. What else we got? Mishra Artificer Prodigy.
Like Mishra.
Prodigy. Let's take a look at this card. This card was really cool. I always thought it would see more play than it did.
Yeah.
You get to search your library for... oh, actually, you can search your graveyard? Wow.
Yep.
And your hand.
Yeah. No, it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's... It lets you put some artifacts onto the battlefield.
I will have 2 Worm Coil engines. Thank you.
Mishra's a cool character, and I think this was... Is this the only time Mishra is depicted on a Magic card? Actually.
I don't know.
I think we have another advanced search topic.
Oh my goodness. Do interrupts have more priority than instants? Do they? I didn't think
they did. They used to.
Oh. I don't think they did.
They don't exist anymore, but when they existed, they did. They were fast. They were like 1 level faster than instants.
Wizards needs to reprint Dark Ritual. I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I would. That'd be kind of interesting.
Ankh of Mishra, Mishra's Bauble, Mishra Artificer Prodigy, Mishra's Factory, of course, Mishra's Groundbreaker. This is a cool card.
Sacrifice
Helix.
Target land becomes a 3/3 artifact that's still... Oh, that's kind of cool.
This is a sweet card as well. Tap your lands to tap their lands. Seems fair to me. This saw play in the Tinker deck of time gone by.
I don't even know.
'Tis a poor craftsman that blames Comcast for your problems. Mishra's Workshop. Of
We're just gonna keep talking about it.
The best, probably the best, the most powerful of all new Mishra related cards.
Just absolutely nothing. This
adds a lot of mana.
And the stitches are coming out of my mouth.
Oh, are they? That's
I can
cool.
feel them. They're starting to sag.
That should be the next giveaway.
My
stitches from your mouth.
You want to look at them? Ah. Oh, wait, are we back?
I don't know. I see a frames per second. I see a drop frames.
Is it going back down? Oh, it's going back down. It's going back down, so maybe we're up. Nope. Nope. It just jumped way up. All right, let's see. Can you see
Picnics? Best land ever. It's certainly.
I don't think they can see it.
It's certainly in the conversation.
We can at 5 frames per second. Sweet.
So what's going on? We got another match or what?
I don't know. We might. We'll take this time to.
It's going to be hard to do this giveaway with no.
With no internet? Yeah.
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 It's going to be tough.
Ugh. Yeah. This is not great. David, I don't know. Tell me a story. Tell me a story about a man who had a dream. That dream was crushed.
Martin Luther King was a great American hero. He had a dream. The dream.
The story is just a bad. It's just a bad start.
The dream was a great dream.
Bad start.
And it kind of worked, but still not completely.
All
so
right. You can still see my image.
Story.
Academy. Academy.
Oh yeah, Academy's probably better. But
Tabernacle does have a weird templating. This is miserable. Is somebody downloading porn? I'm gonna go see if somebody just like you know
someone's
what,
streaming
right now.
Someone's co-opted our bandwidth to stream some how-to instructions on being a cannibal. Talking about the best lands ever. It's a good conversation. Though he eventually came to despise Tokazia, Mishra listened well to her lessons on clarity of purpose. Unlike his brother, he focused his mind on a single goal: making artifacts. And he was pretty successful at that. There's no doubt. This card has a really high community rating, although only 3 votes, so I don't really know how that works. What else do we got here? The factory, of course, has all these different versions for each season. Pretty nice. The winter one is awesome.
Is it still?
I don't know.
Still poo-poo
I haven't
quality?
really been looking. How do you tell?
Right here.
FPS? Oh, 55?
No, this.
550? 0?
Yeah.
Is 0 bad?
Huh? 0 is bad.
0 means we're not transmitting
it should be
anything?
like 1500.
Yeah. This is so bad.
I don't know. Keep talking. Because it's recording. So.
Alright, well.
Hype the giveaway? I don't know.
We're hyping it. Juice1121, thanks for the follow. Sorry, we're having some internet problems at the moment. The stream is probably quite choppy. Yeah, we'll call the games. I think there's one more round left. We'll call it, and that'll be it. Any discussion topics the chat wants to know about? We're just waiting for the next round to get started here. Hello.
Matches are playing?
What's that?
No matches are on camera?
I don't think so. We were having some stream difficulties and still are.
That's annoying.
Comcast turns all connections into a Wi-Fi hotspot. And people can connect to it and use the bandwidth. Okay. That could be relevant.
Is it still potato quality?
Yeah. It's hopping back and forth between 550 and 0. Someone said in the chat that if we have Comcast, it turns all connections into a Wi-Fi hotspot and people can connect to it and use the bandwidth. That's what I was told.
That might be the case. I don't know. I'm gonna try this.
So yeah, the giveaway tonight is Intuition. And if you look carefully at the background, I'll bring it up. You can see in the background of Intuition there's this this weird looking thing. This is a card called Erratic Portal. It has the same art. It's by this canyon type deal. And this is a portal that was used for transporting things. I don't really know exactly how it figured into the lore of the block. Yeah, I think Strip Mine has been banned in Legacy for a while. Intuition is being given out Reaper B12.
I don't know what's...
It looks like it's better now.
Yeah,
nope,
slightly.
still back to 0. Never mind. So what's going on? Do we got another match? Is the round over?
Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and do the giveaway though.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're getting a steady. Nope. All right. All right. So, we'll go ahead and do this. This is miserable. And we'll keep streaming because we'll be able to post this to YouTube, and it'll be good versus the garbage that's going to be on there. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. Let's see. So we need to close it, reset it, and open
Raffle.
it. Raffle is open. All right, cool. So we'll let that run its course.
So how does this work? They just say raffle a bunch or what?
Yeah, they just say raffle.
If they don't say raffle, can they win?
No, they have to be followed. Have to be followed, and they have to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And do that. We're getting like there's not a lot of. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Not a lot of people joining the raffle. Then again, we went from 150 people to like 4.
Damn.
So that happens when your stream becomes potato quality.
When you talk about cannibalism too much.
Nah, I don't think you can talk about cannibalism too much.
That really brings the people back.
You can. All right. So we'll do that. Phonics, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Let's do that. How is let's see. How is the sound? Is that choppy too? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the sound's not choppy.
Maybe it's just cool
the video.
microphone that's causing the stream to...
I don't think that's the case.
Is that how it works?
No.
Microphone?
Alright, so the sound is good. That's weird.
It's weird times in the stream house.
In Richmond High?
In Bridgemont High.
Bridgemont High.
You ever been to Bridgemont?
Alright.
It's great.
I have not.
Don't go there.
Alright, so raffle ending in... Do you want to go tell the Black
5,
White Tokens
4,
guy
3.
to go get on camera?
Who is it?
I don't know, Black White Tokens guy. Just yell Black White Tokens guy.
Nah, come on. I don't know.
It's fuck, I don't remember his name. Let me see it. No, I know what it is. I just Nikhil. Nikhil. Yep. All right. Raffle ending in 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
What language?
2, 1. It's in English. Yep. All right. Let's draw this bad boy. Draw. All right. Richard and Port, you're the winner. All right. Let's see. So you win and intuition. Please send me your name and address. Please include your zip. Sweet. Done.
Funny story about intuition and Rashad Port.
What?
I traded 3 ports for 3 intuitions like 6 years ago. That was a bad idea.
Yeah. Not good anymore.
No.
No, not good anymore.
I couldn't get 1 back for the 3 anymore.
So,
They're on the camera.
wait, what? Who's on the camera? Oh, they're on the camera. Who's
It's versus Kevin.
Oh, so Dredge is back on camera?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so let's see. So right player. And these guys are what? What's their record?
That I don't know.
You go find out the record. I'll go get the rest of the name in there.
Alright, I'll find out for you.
Alright, so right player is Nikhil. M-A-L-E-K-A-L. Alright, sound is fine, picture's laggy. Alright, cool. Is the table camera choppy too? I don't know. We'll find out.
Kevin's 2 and 1.
Kevin's 2 and 1?
And Nikhil is 1 and 2.
Alright, so left player record 2 and 1. Right player record 1 and 2.
Yes.
Shush your mouth. Hey, hey. Oh. So we'll see. Black, white tokens. What's chat saying? Anything constructive?
This stream is 10 minutes behind. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. We don't pay attention to them. All right. So left player name. So we have Kevin Kingsley. All right. Did I spell that right? Yep.
I also never know if I spell that right.
Dredge. All right, so we have a Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize, a great card actually against Dredge.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a
Perfect.
So we got a little bit of looker, but we'll bring up
Kevin's
Thoughtseize.
got a good hand though. He's got breakthrough and careful study. So he's got multiple ways to discard creds.
Let's see, and this is round
4.
4. Got it.
Is it false round? Has the raffle done?
Raffle's done.
Did someone win?
Somebody did win.
Who won?
Who the fuck is calling me now? No, not answering that. All right. Let's see. All right, cool. So, oh wow, that is really laggy.
What is that?
That's us. That is us live.
What? But it's not live at all.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's real bad. All right, good. Good to know.
All right, well, we'll be commentating on this match that's going on now. It's
what's happening here? All right.
So he sees the breakthrough from Kevin, which makes sense. Looks like Kevin's going to take a point and start off with careful study, going to 19.
Not a bad start. Draw 2. We'll bring that up. Why not?
It's very nice for him that he had another discard outlet after getting his breakthrough thought seized away. Nikhil will take a draw, and it looks like he just has to pass the turn. That's pretty rough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he missed a land drop.
So he just kept on the back of Thoughtseize?
Yeah, I guess so. Kevin dredges Stinkweed Imp, revealing a Cabal Therapy and a bridge from below.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, like, I guess technically, like, that Thoughtseize could have gotten there. It just still seems kind of risky to...
Yeah, it was risky, for sure.
To kind of bet everything on there.
Kevin going to take one to Cabal Therapy. Well, I imagine he doesn't really know what's going on.
Oh,
okay, so Nikhil reveals a hand of 2 Hypnothorax, Zealous Persecution, 2 Stoneforge Mystics, and a Bitter Blossom.
Yeah,
Every
alright.
card costing 2, man.
Yeah, I guess, like, if you draw one card, then, like, or you draw one land, and your hand is...
If you draw a land, you're in business.
Very, whatever. So so it's not a matter of restarting the stream, unfortunately, guys. It's a matter of our internet connection.
Kevin follows it up with another Cabal Therapy, hitting 2 Stoneforge Mystics.
Yeah, so
pretty devastating.
I'll try to stop the stream really quick, and I'll try to restart it, and we'll see how this goes. Considering this looks to be kind of a one-sided game right now, so it's probably a good of time as any to start and stop. So we'll start this, and we'll try it again. Let's see.
Are we back?
Kind of. Not really. All right. Well, we're back, but internet's still an issue. So. All right.
Whoa, what is that card? Oh, is that Dance of the Dead? No. Is that Chains of Mephistopheles? I think Nikhil might have a Chains of Mephistopheles in his main deck, which would be pretty cool. Anyway,
so
Kevin's still continuing to dredge. He's his opponent has missed a land drop, his second land drop for a few turns.
Yeah, so Kevin's got to be at like 15, right?
Something like that, yeah.
All right. But Nikhil's finally got 2 lands. Might actually be able to do something. Who lost to black-white tokens? Not sure. Not sure who lost. Let's see. So this will probably be the only match for this round, just because we're all having these extreme internet issues. Once we actually post this to the to YouTube, we won't have this, but it is what it is.
All right, Kevin casting a Golgari Thug. He has no dredges left in the graveyard. Nikhil left with a hand of a couple of Hypnothorax. Not very useful in this matchup. So Kevin's just going to flash back a Cabal Therapy. He's going to get a bridge token, and he's going to be able to put Narcomoeba on top of his library from his graveyard, which is great.
That's a thing. So, I guess.
I
guess he named Zealous Persecution, which is
It's probably the most useful of all those cards.
Sure, and it looks like Kevin taking 3 this turn, going to go down to 12.
Dredging, 2 Narcomoebas and a Grave Troll off of Faithless Looting. So a pretty solid dredge there.
Yeah. He's going to get to dredge some more. Again, he's going to have 2 the Narcomoeba. If you're Nikhil, I think you just kind of pick it up at this point. Like, I don't know what you've got going on in your hand. Did Nikhil show his hand, though,
Yeah, he's been Cabal therapied many times.
Yeah, so do we know
his hand is 2 Hymnotorax, and I believe a Chains of Mephistopheles is the last card, but I'm not sure what that picture is. I don't recognize it very.
Do you leave in Chains of Mephistopheles in this matchup?
I think it stops dredging, right? Or no? It doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, so it just...
Well, if it doesn't stop dredging, then
it just helps him a whole lot, right?
You shouldn't really leave it in.
It actually effectively does nothing.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Oh, because, they don't actually draw.
They're both replacement effects. Kevin gets to choose what they want to do.
No. All right.
All right.
Chuck sitting in from the sidelines, giving us a little judge input.
They had that exact question earlier.
Valuable judge info, and it is a Chains of Mephistopheles, right? That's what the card is.
Yeah, that's what it was just. And then now he's just got the 2 Hymnotorax. So Akil's got like no cards in hand.
There's no cards in hand. Facing down
I think he's been hit like twice, so we'll put him down to 14. It's demoralizing when you don't have the internets.
Over in a second, and now it's over. All right, so he's looking to his sideboard. Let's see what he's got.
I do pretend this is radio, guys. We're still announcing everything.
It's not radio?
Whoa! All right, so yeah, rightfully so. Nikhil just picking it up.
So I think he's got some kind of Enlightened Tutor package for Rest in Peace. I think I saw that. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that would be.
He may have some Containment Priests he could bring in as well. Also good.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back, sir.
Meanwhile, for Kevin, looks like he's thinking about what to bring in. Looks like he's considering boarding out Lion's Eye Diamond. Probably because he anticipates playing a slower game, and he wants to. If his opponent has Rest in Peace, the prospect of discarding his whole hand to Lion's Eye Diamond might not be too appealing. Black-white tokens is a reasonable deck.
I think it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, and we're just gonna add Chuck to the booth.
Yeah.
Just
leave it. I'm Juke now.
All right, there we go. Chuck's name needs to be. Is that?
So Nikhil has Raptor's Cage, Containment Priest, and Rest in Peace in the sideboard. Ooh. I don't know if he's going to bring in the Containment Priest. I don't think he knows the interaction there.
What does the Containment Priest do? It stops Narcomoeba, right?
It stops everything that Dredge does besides make tokens.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It stops Narcomoeba from coming into play. It stops Icarid from coming into play.
Oh, it does stop Icarid. Icarid's a big thing. Okay, fair enough.
So it's quite powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, David, that's a lovely dick you're drawing.
I'm not. I'm drawing no such thing.
I think that's a penis.
This is an impressionistic
interpretation of a penis.
Drawing.
Freud's telling me that
Could be anything.
Right. Now it's starting to look like a penis.
Rorschach is not in the house.
That is starting to look like a legitimate penis now.
It's not legitimate, all right? There's nothing
Holy
legitimate
shit!
about it.
Are we actually having good... Our internet's good again? Oh, wow. Look at that. Our internet is good. No, that's good. That's normal. That's normal internet.
Unacceptable.
Wow, look at that, guys. Our internet's back. Good things. Chuck, go grab a chair. There's chairs over there.
I can see.
All right, fair enough.
It'd be hard to see everything if I wasn't standing.
Let's see. So who won the raffle? Richard Import won the raffle.
Oh, good for him.
Yep.
That guy chucked in a bunch.
Probably by tapping a bunch of other contestants before they could be there.
Oh, internet's gone down the shitter again. Oh, maybe it's going back up. I don't even know. Nope, down the shitter.
We're at 89% drop frames.
Oh, yeah.
That's absurd.
Oh,
I apologize, folks.
We're too cool to hold these frames.
I don't know. Like, now it's
you know what I mean?
All right, I want to show this really fast. Since there's shuffling for about 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with penis.
Cool art.
That looks like a penis. See, here's
whatever you
this
see
is
is
the
what you want
balls.
to see.
This is the balls. Here's the shaft. A little tickle.
What about what's this dot? That dot.
That's for the anus tickler.
Right.
You've added a anus clit tickler.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
You've turned
true.
your penis into a rabbit.
You caught me.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll continue to draw this.
I know.
I can't stop myself. It's compulsion.
God. This is good.
It's fine.
I'm glad we had this talk.
Good talk. A good talk.
Did they mulligan? Were those mulligans at all? No, those were just shufflings.
Regular shuffles.
Yeah, I don't think they had time to actually mulligan in the...
And Nikhil's hand looks like it could be good. I see a Stoneforge Mystic. I see a land. What else do you need? I see a Grafdigger's Cage. All right. Kevin's got an uphill battle this game.
He probably brought in Nature's Claim. He usually does go against white decks in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as you should.
Those claims are going to be heavily taxed.
Yep.
Against all these hate cards.
So Nikhil, dropping out of 19. Gonna get cracking that flood. Just trying playing a scrub land.
Fetch land suck.
What was that?
Hashtag fetch land suck. What now?
What was the giveaway today?
The giveaway was this intuition.
Oh, that's
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. I was considering playing
nothing to complain about
in my deck.
All right, let's see. Yeah, should be good. I don't know.
Kevin's at 19. He's gonna careful study.
Yeah, Mark.
All right, I'm trying to get stuff. Jeez, trying to do some stuff. Here, you do this.
I've got important things to do.
You were adding penises to your penis. Oh my goodness!
He's gonna discard 2.
Got important drawings to do.
That's a pretty good.
It's off to a good start.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rachel has commandeered our. She's posting as us right now. That's kind of funny.
That's pretty cool.
That's
text your wife. Text your wife.
Yeah, Valdor. I apologize.
We got a Stoneforge Mystic hit and play.
I assume he's gonna get Jit. It's probably the best one in this matchup. I don't think he has sort of Light and Shadow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Valdor, I apologize. There's nothing that we can actually. There's nothing that we can actually do, unfortunately. It's beyond our control. Also, I also do not work for MGG Card Market, nor have any say in what they actually do. So I can't really get them to switch internet service providers or anything else like that. So
do they have a public Wi-Fi?
I don't know. They probably do because fucking Comcast.
Kevin taking a point to Cabal Therapy. Hitting the Jite that he knows is there.
Very much correct.
Nikhil's hand is good.
Path, Bitter Blossom,
Stoneforge Mystic.
Alright. I might have actually led with the Bitter Blossom instead of the Stoneforge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I could see it.
Okay. No, that's fair because that way you have it
against the 4 Cabal Therapy deck.
If you do get the Jite active, though, it's so good.
Yeah, but you
let's bring up Bitter Blossom so that way people know what we're talking about. Oh man, there's a rumble. Actually, it looks like the internet's doing well now.
Yeah, it's going back up a bit.
But set up redundant streams. Still requires some internet to do that, but looks like is that just a swing in with
it's a swing for one.
All right,
can't put anything in play.
Bring in the beats.
They got Cabal Therapy, so.
And Bitter Blossoms hit the table.
Yep.
Oof.
That's gonna do some work.
That is.
Yeah, if Kevin can't find an answer for this cage soon, he's gonna be. Ooh,
I mean, he
draws Firestorm. He could be dredging, but it wouldn't do him a whole lot of good.
He still needs to draw his answer, so. He might just cast an Archibula here.
If he draws Firestorm, that's could buy him some time later.
Yeah.
This is one aspect of Dredge I don't really know how to do is what's the best way to navigate these hate cards in game 2 and 3.
I don't know. Be a better person.
Kevin's a perfectly lovable individual.
Why, these are the noises that come out of this building. Somebody gets shot constantly. There's somebody getting shot. There's pipes banging. There's somebody knocking.
There's phantom doors opening.
The doors open.
It's pretty great.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do not know. Oh, maybe I'll just bring like a Wi-Fi adapter and
just bring an entire internet with you.
Okay? Just bring an entire internet.
Bring an internet. I'm going to take 1 to therapy again.
We went from 160 viewers down to 59 viewers.
Steep drop. Taking the Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh, goodness gracious. What you got to do? Is this another Cabal therapy? Or is this the one that just resolved? Okay, that's the one that just resolved.
Yeah,
sure.
Number 2.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the Narcomoeba.
How about I surprise you with my Narcomoeba?
Looks like he's just going to pass the turn.
Scariest of
we'll take
Fairy Rogue
1
tokens.
to get a Fairy Rogue token.
David, you are the best life man ever.
Thank you.
I would, if I could rub you, I would.
Yeah. I think I got this permanent force field.
Nah, I can break it.
All of your attacking creatures are reduced to 1 power.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't matter.
I lose 1
I can
life.
rub with 1 power.
The old 1 power rub.
It's a good one. It's a good rub. Cage is used to stop Narcomoebas. Also stops Dread Return. And flashing back Cabal Therapy and Faithless Looting, and it doesn't stop Icrid.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does.
Stops creatures
from
from
Let's bring up Grafdigger's Cage.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up.
One of the more misunderstood sideboard cards.
It was originally designed to help hate against pod decks while in Standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also to give some sort of answer to flashback-based decks they feared would become popular.
Those did not. And they gave pod decks a little thing called Abrupt Decay.
Ooh.
So Grafdigger's Cage does nothing.
Well, those two didn't exist at the same time.
So it looks like Kevin drew into a Nature's Claim. Pretty ideal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty big.
I think he waits until Nikhil's next turn.
Wow, if he just killed this and breakthrough right now, it could be pretty devastating.
Well, does he have the breakthrough?
He does.
I thought he had a careful study.
I think it's a careful
He has
study.
both, I think.
So there's Firestorm. Oh, yeah.
Careful
He does have...
study and breakthrough.
But I think it's still correct to wait until the end of Nikhil's turn, so he has his next. So he has 2 blue available without taking pain.
Okay.
2 blue available. Yeah, I got it.
So we could potentially also activate the Cephaly Coliseum.
Sure. I can see that. We're going to take 1 more.
It's going to 15.
Then he also uses his draw step to dredge as well.
And did you get Kevin to take the 2 from the attack?
He should be at 13.
I did not. It's not on my
Remember what I said about you being an awesome life taker guy?
It was
punching you in the face.
It was a ruse.
Nikhil's making some souls happen.
Lingering souls.
So that's a little bit of a nombo with that Grafdigger's Cage.
It's
a little bit.
I've talked to him about it. He said he's perfectly happy losing the second half of Lingering Souls to deal with hate cards like that.
True. Oops. So Nabil going to gain 4.
Yep, from that Nature's Claim.
Kevin going to lose 1.
Why is he? Oh, from tapping it, yeah.
And now?
That was my long-term plan against Kevin, was to play out a Fate Stitcher and just tap his city at the end of each of his turns.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, that's a fair... that is a game plan.
He's going to go ahead and do this. He's going to Coliseum during his upkeep. Interesting.
Okay, so...
He's going to dredge a lot of cards, assuming he doesn't whiff on dredgers. And it looks like he did. It's kind of rough.
He's
So,
got some
yeah, he has no more dredgers.
3 Icarids.
He's got 3 Icarids. Oops.
He still gets to discard, though.
Yeah, he gets to
Yeah.
discard. I think one of them was there at the beginning, so 1 could trigger. That's right, isn't it?
Well, it's the draw step,
Ooh,
right? So upkeep, draw.
I thought it was at the during your upkeep. No? Let's bring up Icarid.
Icarid? Yeah.
Bringing back Icarid. Sorry, I thought you were talking about dredging.
I don't think he intends to bring back an Icarid because he didn't have any other black creatures in his graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'd have to be doing this with the Icarid trigger on the stack.
Sure.
Which he could be.
Which he could be, but I don't think he is.
So it looks like he drew a Narcomoeba off the last draw, which is about the worst thing that could happen.
At this point, I don't think he needs Narcomoebas.
All right, so he's still resolving the Cephalid Coliseum.
Yeah. Discarding for that.
Yeah, I mean there are still a few left to draw, but you'd rather be dredging that's for sure.
And he could still break through this turn.
Yes,
he can still break through.
His intention.
So Kevin, I think, still gets to draw for his turn, right?
Yes.
I think so.
He should if he did it during his upkeep.
I'll go ask him where he is in his turn.
So, and did he have to tap?
Did he tap the gemstone mine? So he.
Okay, so he didn't take any damage.
He didn't take any damage.
So. Yeah, drawing the Narcomoeba was pretty rough. I do agree.
It was not optimal
because that could have turned into 2 tokens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or more.
Oh yeah. How about
he's going to be dredging a lot more this turn. Well, there's only one on the stack, right? Because
I'm just quoting.
Those other Icarids were put into the graveyard afterwards, so they shouldn't. They shouldn't have a trigger.
Yeah. Right.
I believe so.
Unless he does it at the.
No, there's no way the.
Chuck, you do it in response to untapping.
He drew because he ran out of creatures to dredge on the
he needed to draw
Cephalid Coliseum.
Yeah.
But then he was able to discard them back after that ability.
Yes.
I think he's deciding whether or not he wants to Icarid. I think he does.
So, kill Breathing Icarid.
Since he didn't hit Narcomoebas, he kind of needs to Icarid here.
Yeah, so what does he... So. Does he eat one of the Icarids, though, or does he eat a Dredger?
I would go ahead and eat an Icarid with a different Icarid because...
Yeah, because he wants to...
This turn you're going to be...
Dredge at least twice.
Dredging a lot, and I don't think it's really necessary.
I wish I knew who was knocking.
I don't know what that is.
There's always somebody knocking, and it's just very scary, confusing. So another important thing to notice though is that Nikhil's got a good number of flyers. Actually, bring up Firestorm because I guess Firestorm's a potential answer to that.
Firestorm's a very good answer to this. Well, sort of. How many cards does Kevin have in hand right now?
I think he has
3?
2.
He has 2 in Firestorm.
Right.
Which means he can only kill 2 of the creatures.
Yeah, because right now Kevin's on a 3-turn clock.
If he dredges for his turn, he'll have 1 more.
I think he's late.
So he's not bringing back Icarid.
Okay.
He had a Grave Troll. That's very good.
Did he hit? He did not hit another Narcomoeba.
No,
nope.
All right. So, do you Firestorm here, or do you break through?
I think he breaks through. I think he has to.
And then Firestorm the next turn.
He wouldn't have Firestorm in hand.
That's true.
That is true. Gibson taking all the fun away from my nonsense, saying in response to untapping, activate Cephalid Coliseum. Because you could totally do that.
Not something you could do.
I do it all the time. Nobody says anything bad about me. You want to bring up Breakthrough real quick? Bring that back up.
It is 1 blue X, draw 4 cards, discard the rest of your hand minus X.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's happy discarding his entire...
Grave Troll, then Stinkweed Imp.
He's getting another bridge.
Hit another Grave Troll.
So yeah, he's fine. He only needs that 1 Narcomoeba.
All right, so this will get him lots of tokens.
Yeah. I don't know if he brought in
another
Flame
Grave
Kinzel.
Troll. Wow.
If he brought in Flame Kinzel, Nikhil could be dead right now.
And another Narcomoeba. All right. He's got more than enough dredgers.
Yeah.
So discard his hand.
He's got 6 cards left in the library or something like that.
Sure. So does he? Well, here's a question: does he sack the Narcomoebas now?
Oh yeah, he needs to make tokens.
But I mean, he can.
Is there a Dredger turn in there anywhere?
He's got 3. I don't know about Dredger turn, but he has 3 bridges.
Sure, but he also needs. But I mean, Nikhil's only got token creatures, so those aren't going to cause Bridge to go away.
Yeah. Well,
I thought Bridge was non-token creature. Is it any creature?
For Kevin, it's not token. For
Oh.
Nikhil, it's any creature.
Okay, so I guess you do have to flash that back.
Yeah.
All right. Does that give him enough to race? He's got how many?
He'll make 6 tokens. That's 6 2/2s.
It looks like Nikhil's going to path one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's going to path the Narcomoeba.
Narcomoeba, yeah, in response to that.
That's
the
good
first
for
one.
me.
So
yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
That's going to cut in half the number of zombies
Yeah, and
Kevin will get.
Kevin can't go get a basic because he doesn't have any. So
Correct.
yeah, all right, cool. Then, and do we want to bring up Bridge
I feel
from
like
below?
these Nikhil must be a little bit less than 18.
I can go find that for sure.
Yeah,
Because he had a couple of fetch lands, I think.
yeah. And can you bring up Bridge from below just so they have the kind of an idea? Whoa! That's not how you spell bridge, David.
Click.
That's why you're named not Nutamaker. Nutamaker. It's a Joe Dirt joke. Did you get it?
Oh, Joe Dirt. Great movie.
Wow, Joe Dirt's an amazing movie. The soundtrack is fucking insane as well.
I
I
agree.
love it.
1711. And
17.
it's backing out for 2.
Okay.
I guess it was. All right.
All right, you're right. So we're
Getting
singing
in.
for 4. Why not swing out?
One of these just came into play.
Yeah,
this
but why
turn.
not swing with the other
I think this is
token?
better for racing.
So he does
He
not
attacks.
really. He only does 4, and
And
the
then he only takes 2 in response.
So Kevin's taking 4.
and why didn't he just block?
If he blocks, he loses all his bridges.
Oh, sure.
So that's-
Yeah, don't listen to me.
That's not.
I don't speak English.
All right, we got an Icarid, a couple of Icarids.
3 Icarids back.
Kevin just draws. He knows he can't afford to dredge anymore.
Yeah, most of his deck is sitting in his graveyard.
Although, I mean, he could have dredged the Thug, right?
Yeah,
It's a little risky, but
it's very risky.
it gives you a shot to get your last Narcomoeba, which you might really. I guess you don't really need it.
Nah, he's got Icarids for that.
Icarids. So,
I think he attacks if Nikhil doesn't block flashback Capal Therapy.
Yeah. Well, isn't Kevin dead on the next turn?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7, 8,
6.
9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no, yeah, he's dead. Nikhil just takes the 12 and kills him. On
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, I was assuming that there's no zealous persecution or anything.
It's actually 15, right? Because 9 from the Icarids and 6 from the zombies.
Either way, Nikhil's still at 17.
Yeah.
So he'll actually just be barely alive.
But
Nikhil is running Zealous Persecutions. I know you're good.
He is, yeah.
So. But he has 1 card in hand?
yeah, but I mean, it also could be an anthem effect too. So like,
Then
Nikhil's
probably
got a
just
bunch of
play
ways
this.
just to like just straight
Yeah.
win. So like, is
Well, he's winning on the Nikhil is gonna win if this board is how it remains.
How sweet would it be if Kevin just has a Zealous Persecution of his own right now?
Whoa, that would be intense.
don't think that's gonna happen
No,
now.
it's not. But that'd be amazing.
All right, so he is just swinging out.
Yeah.
He's going balls to the wall. He says, "Hey, I'm a pretty pony."
Pretty pony.
Yeah, Nikhil's just gonna take it, right? Is that what just happened?
Yeah. And he's Faithful City.
Oh, faithfully. Okay. So, yeah, I
Alright.
guess was he looking for like a breakthrough? Yep. All
I
right.
don't know.
So
Not a breakthrough. I think he's looking for a fire. No, fire.
going to a game 3
I don't know what he was looking for.
or a firestorm. Yeah, I guess is.
That wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. I
would've
think
just
Kevin
had to
needed to bring
discard.
in Flame Gonzalez.
Because
Because if he brings in Flame Gonzalez, he can comfortably dredge.
You too,
every
man.
day. He can comfortably dredge the rest of his deck and then just dread return.
Yeah, and swing for bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches. Kevin can block and survive next turn. He takes 6 in the air. Blocks stone forge. Must say correct. Yes.
Nikhil has 7 flyers.
He only had 6 flyers.
He had 7 flyers.
He had 6.
He would have 7 flyers.
He would have 7 flyers, but only 6 of them could attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't know what Kevin does to get out of that, though.
He doesn't have anything with that much left in his deck.
Yeah.
It looks like he's bringing in Petals and Iona. Looks like he wants to just win the game very quickly. Which was his game plan against me.
I got a game plan against you, Chuck.
What's that?
Can't tell you.
Alright.
It's been a long night. Fuck the internet.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say. I mean, it looks like it's behaving correctly now, which is good. What are you doing?
I'm just looking back at the chat.
I don't think. I think we got most of the stuff, but maybe not.
Oh, all right, cool. You lost the early part of the chat. You only had from the raffle on.
Oh yeah, I mean, eventually it does disappear.
Yeah.
Like you can't go back. Back. This is me serenading David.
Don't.
He's a little hot right now.
Flush those toilets.
What's wrong with the
I want you
toilet?
to leave those logs there for me to inspect.
Oh. How about I got some logs for you. Logs for David. No, David, this is not for you. No. David touched my horn in an inappropriate place. I don't like it.
Right on the bridge of the
Complaint
horn.
to HR.
Nothing. You got nothing. Get out of here. All right, so both these players shuffling up. It looks like Kevin is sideboarding slightly differently.
Yeah.
I'm seeing an Iona.
I don't know if he's actually bringing that in. He might be changing his game plan again.
Your horn is just bad.
Yeah,
My horn is pathetic.
Yeah. That's just like a boat horn.
Yeah. Am I going burying?
No, it's just bad.
It's good enough.
No.
It works.
No. David relishing this. The fact that
Got some intense traffic in the booth today.
there is. David's got
Very
some road
impatient
rage.
trucker.
Boat horns.
Since
What
when
is-
did Facebook add these sounds?
What was that? That sound was Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't
Be
know.
refreshing Facebook.
Zinni,
Stone
so
dropping
horn
into
right now.
a river.
Rap horn. So horn right now.
So much horn.
Both these players, they like to take their time and shuffle.
I think
The real
Kevin
shufflers.
is replanning his sideboard here.
Vuvuzela?
Vuvuzela.
What is
It's
that?
the horns from the
extremely loud horn
yeah.
from the soccer.
From the World Cup.
Yeah, that's
2
right.
years
The
ago.
World Soccer Tournament,
Yeah.
as I like to call it.
Magic will be so much better with Vuvuzela.
Oh,
I
my
agree.
Oh my God.
David would love that.
Imagine you sitting there like on the feature match,
Feature
at,
match,
like,
right?
an SCG, and someone's behind you.
It's not that far off from what they do now.
Was there Walking Dead or Burn tonight? No. Sorry, Crimson. Neither of those tonight. We are seeing zombies from Dredge, though. But,
Only my jank ass deck.
what? Well, that wasn't Burn.
No. He's asking for specifically rogue decks.
I mean, but Crimson's also got a hard-on for Burn and Walking Dead.
I can respect
specifically
that, 'cause Walking
those.
Dead is awesome.
Okay, so it looks like people have finally...
You're back on life total duty.
Yep.
all right, that's fair enough. But... All right, so let's
I
see.
got some drawings to do.
You do have some drawings to do.
Very good drawings.
All right, so it looks like Kevin's going to get onto 19 off of that. And we're going to have a Faithless Looting. So Man of Conflicts is Faithless Looting, pitching a Golgari Grave Troll and a
That's a nice
Stink
start.
I think that's an Icarid.
Oh,
Pretty sure that's
Icarid,
a
yeah.
war. Yeah.
Yeah, you were correct in that. All right, Nikhil, we're just going to play. Does he have any turn 1 plays to follow up with? Maybe?
Of course.
You shut your dirty mouth
Of
hole.
course.
Oh, so he is.
Ascendancy.
All right.
It's good. Oh, Kevin's hand is good again. He's got a careful study and a breakthrough. Yeah. Not going to be able to take both of those.
Maybe you can.
Maybe you can.
If you believe enough.
I think
a nature's
lead
claim.
with the careful study instead of the faithful suiting.
Yeah. So do we know what's in Nikhil's hand?
No.
No.
It's a breakthrough. I think he's going to take a breakthrough.
What's the difference?
Because faithful suiting is better for the turn that you go off of Lion's Eye.
Okay.
But you still would have it.
I think he...
I guess if you got your graveyard removed, you wouldn't have it. That's true.
I think Kevin is boarded out his Lion's Eye anyway. He tends to do that in fair matchups.
I think he did do that.
So I don't think it matters all that much.
All right. So just all right. Then ship of turn back.
Dredge is a stinkweed imp, and not much else. Some nature's claims.
That might be fine though.
Yeah. I mean.
The play is is way better for Kevin than being on the draw in this matchup.
All right.
So
he could try for a study or a Selflike Coliseum. I think he's just going to play careful study.
Yeah.
Leaving up nature's claim if necessary.
He doesn't have one.
I thought he did have one in his hand.
Nikhil that's what he took with the Thoughtseize.
Oh, that's what he took.
Hoping he hits a Dredger.
Okay.
Did he?
I think he's.
Oh, and he did hit a Golgari Grave.
Yeah, I think he's planning on breakthrough.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
Hit a Narcomoeba.
Okay, you got a Narcomoeba.
Oh,
he left. So he left in the breakthrough. That's
and the
a risky line.
He didn't tug it out like he normally does, so I wasn't sure if he.
Yeah, he's going to break through.
Yep.
Taking 2 that turn.
Down to 17. So we are going to see Golgari Grave Troll.
So this leads me to believe Nikhil might have a rest in peace and just hope that's good enough. But this is going to be a really strong turn.
It has to be rest in peace, right?
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
So has he hit any bridges yet?
No.
No, but he's going to have 3 Narcomoebas.
Yeah. 4
Narcomoebas, but there's no bridges.
Yeah, without bridges, they're not that impressive. Does he get to dredge again? He gets to dredge again. All right, he finally hit a bridge.
So I guess he's going to at least the tokens will replace themselves.
Yeah.
But
and 2/2s are better than 1/1 flyers.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily where you want to be. So and now he's going to make sure he digs out all of it. So he did cover up one of the Narcomoebas. So okay, no, he remembers it though. So we're going to see all 4 of them. And
Is that person getting shot again?
4 Narcomoebas, but only 1 bridge.
Is there a Dread return?
He definitely has Cabal Therapy. Okay. I think he just names recipes here.
Right? I mean, like, that's the only thing you're actually afraid of.
Yep.
Yeah, he only has 1 bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Swords.
Oof.
Sword.
I don't think you mulligan this hand, but this hand is really rough against Dredge.
What, Nikhil? Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know if I would have kept that. I think I need some part of Graveyard Hate.
Makes taking the Nature's Claim kind of strange, since he didn't have Rest in Peace anyway.
Yeah, and since he didn't have some sort of Graveyard Hate, I would have taken that breakthrough.
Yeah.
I think he takes the sword now. I think that's the only thing he really loses to.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Stoneforge is too slow. Spirits will buy him a bunch of time, but he needs to draw a 3rd land first.
He
does have Batterskull.
Yeah.
But when you're taking 6 a turn, Batterskull's not good enough. Starting on turn 3.
Like, do you even care about the Swords to Plowshare, though?
I mean, what else is there to take, though?
I mean, you can still take the Stoneforge Mystic, because, I mean, like, it's not like Kill's going to be, like, Kevin doesn't have that fast of a clock. There's only 1 bridge. He's only making a couple 2/2s. So if Nikhil goes next turn, Stoneforge Mystic, get a Batterskull, and then
take 6,
plays Batterskull. That's not fast enough.
But at this point, Kevin's dredged at least the rest of his deck.
Yeah, but I mean that's still not like.
And has Icarus to attack with.
Yes, I don't know.
I think he races the Batterskull very comfortably here. Oh, there's Rest in Peace. That was a good time.
Draws the Rest in Peace off the top. Now we have a game on our hands.
Yep. I mean, Kevin still has 3-turn.
That was amazing. I love it. I love it when Dredge gets the top deck down.
It feels like they deserve it, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do deserve it. It's not even appealing. It's just a
hey, Cabal Therapy. He's going to choose
okay, well, that was a pretty good draw
as well.
Right.
Get top deck, get top deck back.
Get this Stoneforge. Nikhil's graveyard should also be removed, for the record.
Still doesn't have a third land either.
Okay, things are going fast. So, Kevin attacked in.
And now he's at 11.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't change the clock at all, so.
Just going to play some Lingering Souls, which is pretty nice.
Probably going to trade with the
I do wonder if he realizes that his graveyard is removed, because he didn't move it at all.
He's aware.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I got it.
There you go.
Because, yeah, it was about to be relevant.
It is very relevant.
So he's got another Lingering Souls, right?
He just bash again, right?
Yeah, I don't know what else he can do.
Yeah.
You've milled everything with your... That would make Rest in Peace good again anyway, or bad again anyway, so you might as well just act like this is what you have to work with, because it basically is.
Yeah, and I don't think you gain anything by not just being aggressive here.
Oh, no, you're definitely losing a longer game if that Rest in Peace stays in play.
And just wait to... Nope, all right.
No, I think blocking's fine.
Blocking seems good.
I mean, I figured that
some
he
damage.
could wait and then cast his second Lingering Souls and trade with the zombies.
Sure, but it looks like he's ripped another land.
You still got to deal with those zombies.
Isn't Sorin gonna? That's a new Sorin, right?
That's Song Visors, yeah.
All right, so that's good. It provides a way to trade with one of the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he just trades with the zombie and then Sorin dies.
Sorin dies, but that's okay.
But then Nikhil has
as long as Nikhil's alive.
Wouldn't you? Isn't the better play Lingering Souls and then next turn play Solemn plus Sorin, and then
that could be better. Yeah.
Swing, like because here he loses Sorin. And he's still trading like 1-for-1. I guess like at that point you eventually just get to kind of draw out of it.
And I think Kevin can't risk attacking this Sorin. I think he has to attack.
Was it a Chain of Vapor?
Well, that's a good draw.
That is a Chain of Vapor. Yeah.
Oh wow! So let's bring up Chain of Vapor.
Bounce a token.
The token, although then Nikhil can bounce.
Zombie token.
Yeah.
The other, his token. Both tokens can get bounced.
That's not worth it at all.
Well, it depends on what Kevin's got in hand, but I just
don't know if he has enough left in his deck to win by dredging, even if he gets rid of the Rest in Peace.
Yeah. I think he's attacking everything.
Yeah, both at Sorin.
Yeah.
And Nikhil not blocking at all, which is
doesn't need to. Sorin dies the other way. Doesn't need to trade his 2/2. And draws a Jits.
That is a nice one. Oh, but he's got this chain. All right, so this isn't going to connect.
It's going to take one.
I don't
think it matters which one he taps with.
I think he wants to represent a Nature's Claim.
You bounce a token there, right?
Yeah, I think you have to bounce a token. And whether, let's see if Nikhil... Oh, okay. So,
yeah, he's doing it.
Nikhil is making a copy, putting it back.
If Kevin copies this, then Nikhil can just copy it back, right?
But then Nikhil can cast his Lingering Souls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, although... If you bounce Kevin's last zombie, I don't know how he's winning the game.
I don't... Yeah, Nikhil's got a much better chance of drawing out of this nonsense than...
Yeah, possibly. But at that point, I feel like you could draw one more land.
Yeah. I mean, just do a colorful study so you can feasibly get there.
Yep, there it is.
That was
I mean, that
was a really good top deck.
Yeah. So this is rough, and Nikhil is dream crushing Kevin here. Kevin being 2-1, Nikhil being 1-2.
He beat another Dredge earlier this game event.
The Dredge murderer.
Yeah.
Kevin trying to find something to work with.
There's a stinkweed amp.
He's probably gonna keep the stinkweed.
Not much.
Pedal.
Yeah, keeping stinkweed amp and pedal seems right.
Yeah.
You
could play it. It could do something.
Look at the fucking stinkweed amp.
But really, it's not gonna. Oh yeah, why is it so
it's
big?
Because it's fucking Wizards does not understand how to have like standardly sized images. Actually, let's see. Let's see if
He just trades away both of those.
If I go there,
I'm not sure I like that. Because if he kept one, he could be equipping Jitte to it right now.
Do we know what else he's holding?
Not sure.
Oh, Bitter Blossom.
Oh.
Bitter Blossom
right.
Jitte.
Well,
That's
I guess
a turn.
that explains it. Although wait, if he's empty-handed, he
Yeah.
didn't know he was drawing that. So either way, that's probably going to do the trick.
That Cabal Therapy would have been really good to have.
Yeah. Yeah, this is rough.
Yield Grizzlebrand tokens?
Yeah.
Oh wow! So wait.
Yeah, I don't think Nikhil. Oh no, Nikhil wins this fight because of the
Shit.
because of the Jit.
Oh, he can gain life. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I was like, wait a second. Does Nikhil just?
Oh, connect, remove a counter, gain 2 life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a Batter Skull. Yep. All right. So.
Except Kev's gonna Cabal Therapy this Batter Skull for sure.
Sure. That's still the matter of an active Jit.
Can Nikhil win in time? There's only 2 minutes left in the round.
Kevin could.
Or are they already in time? Is that what that die is?
I don't think so.
No.
I think Kevin can feasibly draw a second Chain of Vapor.
He didn't mill it already, or didn't dredge it.
I don't think so. I don't see whatever outs he has.
Yeah. I didn't realize Stingweed Imp has Death Touch of sorts, kind
He
of.
has Combat Death Touch.
Yeah.
If I was him, I think I'd definitely Cabal Therapy and take this Batter Skull while he can.
Or you can play Stinkweed Imp.
Stupid Imp doesn't do anything.
Stupid costs 3.
He has a low spell in hand.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. But I do agree. I think getting the Batter Skull out is probably more important.
He can feasibly beat this shit, but he definitely cannot beat a Batter Skull.
How about a Batter Skull with the Jitte?
He needs to draw a Nature's Claim like next
Now.
turn in order to beat Jitte, and even then, it might be too late.
No, Nature Claim saves Nikhil. Then Bitter Blossom's a fast enough clock to win.
No, there's a minute
I
left.
don't actually think it would be.
Yeah, there's also a minute left.
Because it would put Nikhil up to 8, and I think the tokens would still erase him. Because Kevin's going to have to take 1.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1, 3. That'll be another 3 more. 1, 3, 6,
Kevin's
10.
Yeah. So Kevin gonna go down, maybe? That figure tells me he is unsure.
Yeah, I think Kevin's drawn dead here.
Yep. All right, so we are gonna see that Cabal Therapy come down. I have to imagine it's gonna be named Batter Skull. Batter Skull's gonna hit the yard.
Bye bye, Batter Skull.
Keel going down to 3.
He bashes for 4 every turn from now on out and gains 2 life. Yeah, Nikhil says this.
Yep. Womp 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 womp.
He should be at 12. Or not 12, 11.
He's at 13.
Yeah, he took 2.
Oh.
Is that what 13 minus 2 is?
Math.
Yeah.
Not good at it.
Next turn, he attacks for 4.
So, Cephalins, am I the only one who thinks bouncing the Jitte was unnecessary?
I think it was incorrect as well.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Because that Stinkweed would have come down a little earlier. But, yeah.
Either way, I think he lost the game when Nikhil top decked the recipes.
Yeah.
As one is wont to do.
If he had
Or I mean, also, but also only flipping over one bridge is pretty brutal.
Yeah. If he had cast one more.
All right, so that's gonna be it.
Therapy.
All right, so we're gonna bring it back to the booth, guys. We're done here. More than likely, we'll have some sort of stream for you tomorrow, so that's exciting. If I'm here, I'll be drunk. And Probably going to be some more Legacy tomorrow. We'll see if it's got some more. Might have some Modern tomorrow. Maybe some Standard. I don't know. All 3 formats are going to be going on. We'll figure out what's going on there. But guys, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that followed tonight. Look at David's penis strong. It's pretty good. Thank you to MGG Card Market for having us tonight and for putting up a awesome raffle. We really appreciate that. So past that, guys, I think we're going to be done. And hopefully everybody will see everybody tomorrow. That'd be great. Sorry about the lag tonight. Fuck Comcast. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Wow.